अच्छी तरह से कोऑपरेट कर रहे हैं। एंड आज का जो पैनल डिस्कशन है वो कुछ ही देर में स्टार्ट होगा। एंड उससे पहले मैं हमारे प्रिंसिपल सर को ऑन स्टेज इनवाइट करना चाहूंगी। एक बार जोरदार तालियां हो जाए रजत सर के लिए। प्लीज वेलकम आवर प्रिंसिपल सर। सो इतनी एनर्जेटिक मॉर्निंग है, मतलब प्रिंसिपल सर को भी थोड़ा एनर्जी के साथ स्वागत करेंगे। मेक सम नॉइज। उसके ऊपर होगा। ओके, सो आई होप कि आप में से बहुत सारे लीडर्स निकलेंगे हमारे फ्यूचर के लिए। सो हमारे साथ जो हमारे पैनल स्पीकर के तौर पे हैं, हमारे जो गेस्ट हैं, उनको इनवाइट करना चाहेंगे ऑन स्टेज। सो एक बार जोरदार तालियों के साथ स्वागत करते हैं डॉक्टर सुदर्शन विश्वाल जी, एडीसी ओडिशा सेक्रेटरी आईपीजीए ओडिशा। स्वागत करेंगे जोरदार तालियों के साथ। कम ऑन एवरीवन। एंड हमारे साथ हैं डॉक्टर संतोष कुमार बॉल जी, प्रिंसिपल एसआईपीआर। जोरदार तालियों से स्वागत करेंगे। वॉलंटियर से रिक्वेस्ट है उनको फ्लावर बुकेस देके स्वागत करें। Thank you so much, sir. Please take your seats. So first of all, I would like to request our principal, sir, Rajat Kumar, sir, for the introductory speech.
Very good morning to all. It's a mesmerizing session for you all the guys, because the leadership talk, this is the leadership talk show. In this show, we are discussing regarding the vision of Odisha, vision of Bharat in healthcare and pharmaceutical sector. आप लोग सब जानते हैं, you might have known this, after 12 years, we will got the Swatantra Odisha 100 years, certainty of 100 years of this independent of Odisha. And in 2047, we are getting this 100 year of independence. So on that occasion, we are having the vision. What is the vision in healthcare and pharmaceutical sector? In all respect, we will discuss and we'll listen from our expert. Two more experts from industry will join with us, as well as one from some hospital, Jasmine Panda, will also join with us. And more importantly, among you, 3 students, they will deliver their lecture, they will deliver their speech as like of the youth parliament on that vision. So let us start the vision which will impact a great impact on you. So we will start for that. It is very mesmerizing session for you. Please listen carefully. Thanking you.
थैंक यू सो मच सर। सो इससे पहले कि हम आगे बढ़े, हमारे स्पीकर्स को सुने, आप सभी को हम ज़रूर दिखाना चाहेंगे कि लीडर्स का विज़न क्या होना चाहिए, कैसे होना चाहिए। सो सभी से रिक्वेस्ट है, सब स्क्रीन की ओर देखेंगे और हमारे गेस्ट के लिए सामने स्क्रीन है, वो लोग वहाँ देखेंगे प्लीज़। थैंक यू सो मच एवरीवन। सबने सिर्फ वीडियो देखा या वीडियो में जो लिखा था वो भी पढ़ा? पढ़ा तो चलिए, तो फिर आगे बढ़ते हैं। एक अच्छा लीडर कैसे आपको बनना है, कैसे आपको अपने कैरियर को आगे लेके जाना है, उसके बारे में आपको आज सलाह देंगे हमारे साथ जो हमारे ओके। सो हमारे स्पीकर्स को सुनने से पहले हम ज़रूर चाहेंगे हमारे जो स्टूडेंट्स हैं उनको सुनने के लिए। सो ऑन स्टेज इनवाइट करना चाहेंगे फर्स्ट रश्मि रंजन साहू। एक बार जोरदार तालियां हो जाए। रोलैंड इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ फार्मास्यूटिकल साइंस बहरमपुर। वेलकम रश्मि जी। आप यहाँ का बोलो। तो उसको रख दीजिए।
Jai Jagannath. A warm good morning to the esteemed dignitaries on the dais and of the dais, and all ladies and gentlemen. I am Mr. Rasmiranjan Sahu, representing Roland Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences on this Youth Leadership Conference on the event of Youth Pharma Festival 2024. So the topic for today is Odisha Vision 2036 and Viksit Bharat 2047 concerning to health and pharmaceutical care. So first of all, we have to know why our vision for these 2 years. As I am an Odia, I can proudly say that Odisha is the first language-based state established in India on the year of 1936. And 2036 is the 100-year milestone to it. And Viksit Bharat 2047 is the vision of our Honorable Prime Minister on the event of 75th Independence Day, and he also gives Panch Pran to develop our India. But today, here we have to discuss in this youth summit about the role of youth, the vision of our youth mind for next 20 to 25 years to develop our country, to develop our state on the sector of pharmacy, on the sector of healthcare. First of all, as I belongs to pharmacy fraternity, I can proudly say that the pharmacy of the world is India. India is the significant global supplier of affordable medicines, therapeutics, vaccines. As in the previous conference, our dignitary said that the 45% of generic medicines demand fulfilled in United States of America by India. The next thing is, our Odisha is also in the front line. As you have seen in your town, about the hoarding, about the advertisement of that more than 1 lakh people in every month are getting benefited by more than 200 crore with Biju Swasthya Kalyan Yojana. But my question to you all, that really we are in the prime condition of healthcare system? No. I will say about the dark truth behind the Indian healthcare system. Because without knowing the problem, we can't go for the solution, we can't go for the vision. As we are celebrating 75th Independence Day, Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, but still we don't have right to health. As a citizen of India, we have right to speak, we have right to vote, we have right to education, but we have no right to health. India is now the 5th largest economy of the world, but unfortunately, we don't have an efficient healthcare system. It is not the word of my mind, but the report said that insufficient allocation of healthcare system in India pushes 7% Indians below poverty line and 23% people cannot afford the hospital bills. Then you might have questioned that we have Ayushman Bharat, we have Biju Swasthya Kalyan Yojana, then why this crisis? Because the Indian healthcare system is now a business model. Suppose any one of you suffer from a disease. First of all, you go to the government hospital, and you all know about the treatment of our India's government hospital. In the maximum cases, the government hospital refers the patient to the private hospitals, where the businessmen are treating you more than a doctor. Where you might get a good treatment, but must get a good bill. Where for every normal disease you have to go for a surgery, and every pregnant woman go for the C-section. Where they charges 20 rupees for a 2 rupees of syringe. Then you might think about the treatment in private hospitals. According to report, 55 million people of India are pushed below poverty line because any one of their family are with a severe disease. And 380,000 people attempted suicide because they cannot afford the hospital bills. In India, there is 69,425 number of hospitals, from which 45,232 are private hospital and only 25,000 are government hospital. The 62% people of India are now emphasizes on private hospitals. But the thing is, according to WHO, there must be one doctor for 1,000 people, but in India, there is for 2,325 people, there is only one doctor. So in rural areas, you can see that many people with fake licenses, fake medical certificate are serving people and pushes them to death. As we are vision for 2047 Viksit Bharat, but the most disappointing thing is that in India, we are spent just 1% of our GDP on health sector. Whereas the other developed country are spending more than 10% of their GDP. So that our government gets so more taxes from the private investment, so they focus on the life insurance or health insurance, just like Ayushman Bharat, BSKY, not on the government hospital opening. And the next thing is, as you know, the private hospitals come, but the more dangerous scam in Indian pharmaceutical industry is the pharmacy scam. I will elaborate the pharmacy scam. When you are suffer from a disease and go to government hospitals, you get a prescription, and after 2 to 3 hours standing on a line, you just get 2 to 3 number of medicine, not all, because in government hospital they only provide the generic medicines. Then you might question why we don't get all the medicines, because the person whom you think the second god, your doctor, forces you to buy the branded medicine, because for prescribing branded medicines they get percentage, they get benefits. The store pharmacist, the doctor, the pharmaceutical company, also when they lost their patent on the branded medicine, they just change the component or adding some salt and make them as brand and market it on the human populations. So they get more benefits. The next scam is pathology scam. When you go for a private hospital, for no reason, they prescribe some tests, and when you go for the test, the pathologist take your sample and just throw it to the dustbin, nothing to test. That is known as sink testing. And by sink testing, they just give you a good report where you are satisfied. So I think you might know about might be able to understand about the scam that is in India about pharmacy and health sector. So what is our vision? As the India is now the leading of youth, 50% of India is youth India. So we youth, we have to express our thought, we have to raise so that we can change the India. So my vision for 2036 India and Viksit Bharat 2047 is, first, aware people about generic medicines. There is no difference between branded medicine and generic medicines, but there is our mindset. We have to change our mindset. As you think that 25% of the demand, the 45% of the demand of US and UK are fulfilled by our generic medicines, then why not our people use generic medicines? And also the strict rule from the government to prescribe only for the government doctor to prescribe only generic medicines. The next is efficient healthcare system for India. Now in India, there is lack of government hospitals. So our government should focus on opening government hospital, not in the health insurance. The next thing is,
Your time is too short. Please complete.
the next thing is change in pharmacy courses. We have to apply skill development. We have to apply digital healthcare in our pharmacy curriculum so that our pharmacists can be skilled, so that in future, if there is some conditions like COVID, our pharmacists can serve the mankind. The fourth thing is, we have to use at least 5% of our GDP for the health sector, because being health and make your country health. The next for our Odisha is, in our Odisha, there is more than 60 number of pharmacy institutions from where you belongs to. But our students, after graduating, go to the Goa, go to the Sikkim, go to Hyderabad for 18,000, 20,000 jobs. So our government should about to open more number of pharmacy manufacturing in Odisha. We have to make Odisha as the pharmacy hub, as IT hub recently. When we become a pharmacy hub Odisha, we can develop our Odisha and our India. And the last thing, as a youth, you have to develop your mentality and make right of the health. Thank you. Jai Jagannath. Bande Utkal Janani.
आउटस्टैंडिंग रश्मि, बहुत ही सुंदर था आपका जो ये अभिभाषण था। भारत विजन को लेके जो आपका वर्ड्स है, जो आपके अभिभाषण थे बहुत ही सुंदर थे एंड बहुत ही क्लियर थे. सो ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर योर ब्राइट फ्यूचर. एंड सभी से उम्मीद रहेगी कि ज़रूर रश्मि से इंस्पायर हो. कल भी मैंने रश्मि को देखा था, वो कॉन्स्टेंटली जितने भी हमारे स्पीकर्स थे वो सभी को सुन रहे थे. ये बहुत ही अच्छी बात है एक लीडर होने के लिए. सो आप में वो सभी गुण हैं. कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन एंड थैंक यू सो मच फॉर दिस आउटस्टैंडिंग स्पीच. सो हमारे साथ हमारे और दो गेस्ट हैं, उनको इनवाइट करना चाहेंगे ऑन स्टेज. आई वुड लाइक टू इनवाइट ऑन स्टेज मिस्टर संकेत पात्र जी फ्रॉम टेक महिंद्रा. वेलकम यू सर. एंड हमारे साथ हैं मिस्टर रत्नाकर सतपथी जी फॉर फेरिक इंटरनेशनल. वुड लाइक टू वेलकम यू सर ऑन द डाइस. एंड हमारे वॉलंटियर से रिक्वेस्ट है फ्लावर्स बुके देके आज के हमारे जो अतिथि हैं उनका स्वागत करें. इसके बाद
students are more, 5 to 7 minutes maximum for them. Okay, this 5 to 7 minutes you complete your all deliberation. Okay.
थैंक यू सर. इसके बाद अपना अभिभाषण रखने के लिए आएंगे प्रियव्रत पलाई जी फ्रॉम दधीची कॉलेज ऑफ फार्मेसी कटक.
Very good morning to all. Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests and my lovely friends. So today I am standing before you with much honor and responsibility. As we gather here, I am reminded of the great power that lies in the collective thoughts and shared vision. So today I gonna shed light on two visionary initiatives that holds the promise to transform the landscape of health and pharmaceutical care in Odisha, Odisha Vision 2036 and Viksit Bharat 2047. Odisha Vision 2036, it's a vision by our Honorable former Governor Sir Sri Ganeshi Lal and it's accepted by our Chief Minister Sir also. It's a vision to transform Odisha into among the top 5 states of India, to make Odisha best in all aspects. In all aspects, when you say, we have to work on about job opportunities, about finances, about infrastructure. So when you say we have to develop in everything, you can definitely can't ignore the work in health sector. A health sector which is not just about treating disease, but also about overall well-being. A healthcare system which is an integration of modern day healthcare practices with the ancient wisdom. A healthcare system which should be accessible to all, which should be inclusive and preventive by nature. In recent past in Odisha and India, we saw some great efforts like distribution of some 10 million of BSKY cards in India and 300 million of Ayush cards among India. So this is a great initiative. This is an initiative which can help poor and lower middle class families in conditions like severe some diseases or some surgery. And if you talk about Viksit Bharat 2047, this is a vision by our Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi sir. This is an idea, this is a vision to make India a developed country from a developing country, a country with $30 trillion economy, a country from a economy of $5 trillion. This is not just a small gap. We can't fill this gap with working on some single aspect. We have to work on multiple aspects. And we have to shift our economy from some agricultural based economy and IT based company based economy to an economy which is based on large manufacture and services. So if we are saying about making a Vishwaguru, a world leader, we also should have a healthcare system which should be robust by nature, which should be capable of providing all healthcare needs of India people. Even in conditions like pandemic, healthcare system and pharmaceutical system which should be able to provide all healthcare needs of even the world. So I think the 4 major things that we need to work on our healthcare and pharmaceutical care in alignment of these visions should be the infrastructure development. The second is that we have to digitalize our healthcare system, and the third one is to develop our R&D, and the fourth one is to do public awareness. So discussing about this infrastructure development, we are already the world pharmacy. We are providing 50% of the global requirements in generics. We are the largest producer of vaccine. So what next to do for India level of infrastructure development? The obvious thing that we need to do we have to increase our quality of drugs. We are not a country which should just provide or export drugs. Countries like third world countries like Bhutan or Sri Lanka, Philippines, we have to improve our quality and get some improvements from US based markets, and we have to export to countries like Europe. And if you talk about infrastructure development in Odisha, there is a lot to do, because we have just some 5 to 10 companies. We have some companies who are just producing some oral ORS or some anti-allergic drugs. So there is a lot to do. We have to bring new investments. We have to do more startups to do, and the government need to come and help the small industries in Odisha in special. And there is a lot to do in our supply chain work. And the theme that we need to do is Janani Janma Bhumischa Swargadapi Gariyasi. And if we talk about the healthcare system in India and as well as in Odisha, there is a lot to do. See, there are some 44,000 of private hospitals and 26,000 of government hospitals. This is a great number. This is something about double the number. So why is this happening? This is happening because the quality of government hospitals are not that good. There are not enough doctors, enough health workers, nurses and pharmacists also. So this should be changed, and this should be changed in India as well as Odisha level in next 10 to 20 years. Moving on to the second thing that we need to work on is that digitalization of healthcare. Digitalization of the healthcare means we need to improvise our healthcare system with new equipments, implementation of AI, implementation of e-pharmacy. The basic idea of digitalization of healthcare means making the healthcare more accessible to the people of a developed country. So you can feel the importance of it. And the third thing that we need to work on is that development in R&D. R&D, because it's quite sure we are a good country, and in case of pharmacy we are providing 50% of global generic requirement. So we are saying to make a Vishwaguru, so we have to work on R&D in both pharmaceutical sector and healthcare sector. The Indian companies today are expending some 5 to 6% of their total revenue on R&D sector, and if you compare that to some European or US based pharma company, they are doing some 20% of their total revenue expenditure on this R&D. So there is quite clear, this is quite clear that we need to work on our R&D, and I feel if the collaboration of government and our academia, if this can be happen in next 10 to 20 years, and there will be more incentives to the students who are in PhD and masters, the work of this R&D can be done with much cheaper cost and with great success. So moving on to the last thing that I feel need to be changed and we need to work on is that the public awareness. This is quite sure. If you want to make a developed country, you have to first develop the society, strengthen the society. A society which should be aware of everything. Everything means starting from the diet about health, starting from the preventive measures and everything. A society without quacks, a society without any drug abuse, a society without any antibiotic abuse. If you go to some pharmacy today, you will get some you will expend some 15 to 20 rupees and you will get some Schedule H drugs. Schedule H drugs. This is the major concern which should be changed, which can be changed by public awareness mostly. And this is something which is a major concern, and this whole scenario is a major concern today. Because when we are saying to make a developed country by 2047 and we are saying...
Very short, please complete.
to cope up with the development with the other states. So we have to work on healthcare. On conclusion to this, I would like to say this: these two visionary initiatives are just a great opportunity to us to align our thoughts, align our efforts with these two initiatives and build a healthcare system which can be more resilient for our society, our future generations in Odisha and for the nation in large. Thank you. That's all from my side. Thank you for this lovely opportunity.
थैंक यू सो मच प्रियव्रत. एक बार फिर से प्रियव्रत के लिए जोरदार तालियां हो जाए. ही इज आउटस्टैंडिंग. फॉर द नेक्स्ट वुड लाइक टू कॉल शुभ्रजीत दास, UDPS उत्कल यूनिवर्सिटी बानी बिहार. वेलकम.
5 to 7 minutes.
So, good morning all of you. Jai Jagannath, Jai Sri Ram. Myself Subhrajit Das, pursuing M.Pharm in UDPS Utkal University. So, first of all, before going to the topic, I would like to add a quote that Swami Vivekananda says, knowledge is power. So, before going to that topic, I am just saluting Swami Vivekananda and go to our topic. The topic is Odisha Vision 2036 and Vikasit Bharat of Health and Pharmaceutical Care 2047. So, what is Odisha Vision? First of all, we have to know that. And what is the Vikasit Bharat? Recently, we all are discussing about these topics, and generally we are just knowing about. My last two speakers are giving a brief idea about that. But why I am giving you the gist knowledge about the Odisha Vision. That is, what is Odisha Vision? That means we have to give Odisha from now level to optimum level, right? So, what is the level of Odisha now in pharmaceutical care, in our studying care as well as in health care, right now? So, that's why it is the thing that now the pharmaceutical care, first of all, when I am going to the pharmaceutical care in now, Odisha has 60 to 70 plus colleges in our for pharmacy. But right now, there is no government pharmaceutical college in Odisha. It is our vision or not. We have that rights to study in a government college. In all over India, there is a lot of government college in if we are going to every state, so we find that a lot of government colleges are there. But in Odisha, there is not a single government college. First of all, I am going to the study circle. After that, going to study circle, there is only 2% of M.Pharm pass out or PhD pass out people are going to the academia. So this is the gap between industry and academia for a big gap. That's why good students are not coming out. And after that, there is a third portion. There is only 22 pharma industries in Odisha. Is it our Vikasit Odisha? Is it our vision? We have to produce a lot of pharma industries are there, and now there is a lot of just like technical companies are coming to Odisha, but still we have no pharmacovigilance and medical coding opportunities. Is it our pharmacy vision? Right. So we have to improve that. First of all, I am just going to this topic. After that, the Vikasit Bharat. If comparing to Bharat is now the largest vaccine production unit in all over India, all over world. Okay, so India producing a lot of vaccine throughout COVID. We all supply to UK, US and all, but still now we are suffering from in our India. We have a lot of vaccine production and all, but in India there is a lot of cases in generally in our general cases. So it is not our Vikasit Bharat vision, but still our Vikasit Bharat scheme. Our Nirmala Sitharaman, our finance minister, just said that if we will give the Bharat to a Vikasit level, we will focus our pharma perspective. So what is the pharma perspective vision of our Nirmala Sitharaman madam? That is to improve the pharmaceutical products, to pharmaceutical equipments. Just recently in that video, we all have seen that we have to improve the pharmaceutical equipment. It is our India vision. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi, we have to already glad to them that he is giving the brief idea about the Bikasit Bharat. The Bharat will be Bikasit with, I am saying that not only 2047, Bharat will be Bikasit only 2028. Because India will be the 3rd largest economy in all over the world. Is it our vision? It is proudly playing that India will be the 3rd largest economy. But we will go to the healthcare system. We will go to our industry system. We will go to our pharmaceutical system. We feel bad because in India only 1% of GDP is using in our improving healthcare system as well as pharmacy system. A lot of government hospital have not much better opportunity to serve the general people. So that's why people are going to private hospital. It is our motto to give the Bharat to a Bikasit level. But we have to try. But one point is that in India there is 22 All India Institute of Medical Science. But in Odisha there is one and now is going to in Sambalpur. But Odisha is improving as compared to India. But still we have a lot of things to improve in our general cases. After that, I will go to the Odisha Academy as well as industry comparison. In Odisha we have not like a big industry plant, just like in Hyderabad, Sikkim and Badi. But we are trying our best. The Cadila Pharmaceutical is there. The Bharat Biotech is now producing a lot of vaccines and serum. In approximately every day 2 crores of vaccines are producing. But where is Odisha's vision 2036 to give the Odisha's a better level? Okay, so after that, I am very much gladful to our Honorable Chief Minister Naveen Pandayek ji is giving the Bidu Swasthya Kalyan card. But applying that card also, a lot of poor families are not giving beneficially. And I am also thankful to Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji for the Ayushman Bharat card in all over India. A lot of people are serving from that. But after that, the poor people are not giving and not taking the effect of that, the good things of that. But before to going that, I am giving some simple tricks that are simple things to give the
Time is very short. Please complete.
Yes, sir. After going to that, I have to give some 3 or 4 points to give the this vision to a good level. That is, first of all, we have to compress the industry and academia gap. We have to give a certain good length of industry and academia gap. That way the students will get more beneficial. We have to give skilled teachers that they will provide good knowledge. And we have to spend a lot of GDP money. That like just 1% now we are spending, but we have to spend 5 to 10%. That's why the Indian healthcare system will be very good. And we have to give the industry. We have to approach the industry to come Odisha and invest. Odisha have ports and all. So that's why Odisha will provide a better opportunity among the India. And at last, I will add a single quote and I will left from this stage. That is, Parambai Babamai Tumeta Swarastram Samartha Bhavatva Sisartha Bhutam. With this, I would like to conclude, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. शुभ्रजीत जी, बहुत ही सुंदर. आप तीनों ने बहुत अच्छी अच्छी बातें कही, कई सारे प्रॉब्लम्स भी दिखाए, कई सारे चीज़ें आपने बताई. हर एक चीज़ से यही एक चीज़ पता चली कि अवेयर होना बहुत ज़रूरी है, सचेतन होना बहुत ज़रूरी है. कोई हर घर में होगा तब जाके एक विकसित भारत बन पाएगा, ना कि तो आपके आसपास के लोगों को आप ही सचेतन कराएंगे. बात सही है, और कोई नहीं कराएगा, आपको ही सचेतन कराना है. जैसा कि देख लीजिए आज का जो ये इवेंट है, 2 दिन लेके आपके लिए जो इवेंट करा गया, ये भी एक टाइप का सचेतन ही है. आप पर किया जा रहा है क्या आपको करना है, क्या नहीं करना है, कौन सी चीज़ें आगे जाके आपकी ज़िंदगी में आपको सहायक होंगी एक अच्छा कैरियर बनाने में. सो आप में से कुछ लोग हैं जो नहीं सुन रहे हैं, उनको कौन अवेयर करेगा? अगर आप कंसंट्रेट करेंगे, आप अपना डेडिकेशन दिखाएंगे, तब जाके आप अवेयर होंगे, दूसरों को अवेयर कराएंगे, राइट? सो मैं चाहती हूँ इतना ही बोलना कि आप खुद पहले अवेयर होइए। आप लोगों ने बहुत अच्छी अच्छी बातें कही, जो 3 हमारे स्पीकर्स थे आए यहाँ पे, उन्होंने बोला बहुत ही अच्छा उन्होंने बोला, क्योंकि वो 2 दिन से एंड पिछले दिनों से उतना कॉन्सेंट्रेट के साथ अपने टॉपिक को स्टडी कर रहे हैं, राइट? सो थैंक यू सो मच गाइस, वी आर रियली प्राउड ऑफ यू। सो नेक्स्ट हमारे डिस्कशन की ओर चलते हैं। हमारे साथ हमारे पैनल स्पीकर के तौर पे एज अ गेस्ट हमारे साथ हैं, जोरदार तालियों से स्वागत करना चाहेंगे डाइस में उनका, डॉक्टर सुदर्शन विश्वाल जी, एडीसी ओडिशा, सेक्रेटरी IPGA ओडिशा। प्लीज वेलकम
Sir, 15
थोड़ी
minutes.
तालियां हो जाए।
15 minutes time to you. 15 minutes.
Respected dignitaries, my dear students, professors, investors, owners of the college, and my dear students, the leader of the India and global. Very good morning to all of you. एक्चुअली मु ओडिया रे कहबी ना इंग्लिश रे कहबी, कोन थरे कहले पिला मानु कंफर्टेबल होबा? ओडिया रे कहबा? ओ ठीक अछि, वेरी गुड। समस्त बुझी पारिबे तो ओडिया रे कहले ना किछ असुविधा हबन तो? ठीक अछि, ओके, थैंक यू। एक्चुअली कहिबार मु जहा सुनिली माने 3 जण स्टूडेंट आसिले, बहुत भलरे कहिले, ओडिशा विषय रे, इंडिया विषय रे भी कहिले, किंतु जिंस होछि कोन समस्ते खाली प्रोब्लेम विषय कही कही चलिले। पिला माने टिके धीर स्थिर भाव में शुणिबे, बहुत मजा मजा जिनस आम डिस्कस करिबा, जानिबा कौन अच्छी तमे लीडर किमती बनइब से विषय तो डिस्कसन चली। मु प्रथमे धन्यवाद दउची दधीति कॉलेजर जी आमर मनोज दास को प्रथमे धन्यवाद दउची, तांको सहित जी अछंती आमर रजत कर तम प्रिंसिपल कॉलेजर, सी एते बड़ गोटे प्रोग्राम अरेंज करिसंती। मु देखिली बुलिकी तार कोनोसी प्रकार किछि भी कोनोसी तेडी जे माइक्रो मैनेजमेंट बहुत माइक्रो लेवल रे मैनेज कराई, कोनोसी जगह रे किछि भी गोटे खूण पाइबो नाही। जी थैंक यू डॉक्टर रजत, विशिंग यू माने ओडिसा रे भी रजत बाबू मध्य गोटे लीडर कहले भी चलिबा फार्मा सेक्टर रे, मनोज दास पूरा कहिबार उद्देश्य होची एते जिंस सब अरेंज मु देखी गवर्नमेंट लेवल रे करा जाए। आमर एग्रीकल्चर एक्सपो होची माने बहुत जिनस गवर्नमेंट करूची, किंतु जहा गोटे प्राइवेट लेवल रे जिनस करा होची तांको भी मु धन्यवाद न देइकरी रही पारुनी। तांकर एई बेले फ्यूचर अरेंजमेंट करिया को मु मध्य विश रखुची, फ्यूचर अरेंज हवा आपण माने किछि भी शिखिबे। किंतु गोटे जिनस कोन हैला ना स्टूडेंट मानकर गोटे रहुची चिंताधारा, जे बरहमपुर रोलांडरू जे कहिले जे कि आम पाखरे अपॉर्चुनिटी नाही, आम पाखरे कॉलेज नाही, आम पाखरे गवर्नमेंट कॉलेज नाही, आम पाखरे इंडस्ट्री नाही, सब प्रॉब्लम कही कही चलिले। किंतु जिनस होची कोन जहाँ भी आम पाखरे अछि, कोन आम पाखरे अछि, आम पाखरे बहुत भल बुद्धि अछि। तमे जदि कंपेयर करिवो ब्रिटिशर्स जेतबेले इंडिया आसीतिले तांका पाखरे कोन थिला? ब्रिटिशर्स मान पाखरे कोन थिला जेतबेले इंडिया आसीतिले? सिंपल बिजनेस करिया को आसीतिले। तांका पाखरे कोन थिला? पूरा साहस थिला, बुद्धि थिला। से माने ऑल ओवर वर्ल्ड रे से मानकर फ्लैग को रखिकरी जाइछन, तांका चिन्ह बनैकरी जाइछन केवल बुद्धि पाई। तांकर बुद्धि, परिश्रम, तांकर होची कंसंट्रेशन आ फोकस, सेही जिंस थिबारु आज इंग्रेजी माने कौ कंट्री रे से मानकर फ्लैग रखी नाथि बोले माने नाही। किंतु आमो पाखरे कोन बना से प्रॉब्लम तो रहिबो जहाँ भी हेले। आज गोटे देख तुम जदि तुम गाँ को जीव, गाँव रे भी बहुत किसी लोक अच्छा जो मैंने गोटे पैसा पाऊना पाठ पढ़िया को, तुम मैंने आज आसीच पढ़ुच, तुम कॉलेज रे सब किसी फैसिलिटी पाउच, किंतु से फैसिलिटी को लेकिरी किमती आम जीवन में भल मनीष हवा, आम ओडिशा विजन जो 2036 अच्छी ताको केमती अचीव करिया तुम बुद्धि बल रे। किंतु नाही जे आमको गवर्नमेंट ए जिनस करदेव, आम कॉलेज ए जिनस करदेव, गोटे फैक्ट्री पलि आसब, आम फैक्ट्री जॉब मिल, व्हाई यू आर गोइंग टू इजी गोइंग हवा किसी दरकार नहीं। आमको निजे तमें मैंने स्टार्टअप करिपरिबो तुम मानकर जेते बुद्धि अच्छी तुम मैंने भी गोटे गोटे स्टार्टअप करी जदि रेजिस्ट्रेशन करिबो गवर्नमेंट स्टार्टअप पे बहुत किसी सपोर्ट दउची तमें मध्य गोटे गोटे इंटरप्रेन्योर हो पारिबो लीडर लीडर मीन्स कौन गोटे तमरे इंटरप्रेन्योर इज ऑल्सो लीडर तमें जदि गोटे जिनस तुम मन पकईब तुम गोटे देखा आम रामायण कथा रामायण रे जेते जय श्रीराम आम ध्वनि आरंभ कले जे कि जय श्रीराम कले से श्रीराम को कथा यदि पिला माने टिके शुणु मु कहूँ
पिला माने निजो टिके शांत रख शुण जदि कार शुणिबार इच्छा नहीं गेट इज ओपन फॉर यू
जदि आमे चिंता करिबा जय श्रीराम ध्वनि फंक्शन टा आरंभ कले जदि से श्रीराम को कथा आमे चिंता करिबा लीडर सी केमती लीडर थिले सी केमती लंका जय तांको पाखरे केही भी नथिले ना फैसिलिटी थिला ना रथ थिला ना सैन्य एते किछि थिले केवल से बानर मान को नेइकरी लंका जय करि पारथिले किमिति तांको पाखरे धैर्य थिला साहस थिला सेही जिंस थिला तांको पाखरे लीडर किए थिले हनुमान आ अंगद थिले से अंगद को जेतले पठेइथिले रावण पाखकू सी तांको लीडरशिप रो परिचय देइथिला अंगद किमती राम कौन राम को नाम नेले कौन हो पार से गोटे लोक जाइकरी लीडरशिप रो परिचय देकरी केमती कहला देख मोर गोटे गोड़ उठेकरी देख तमें किमती आम सहित युद्ध कर जितब मु गोटे गोड़ पकौ से गोड़ को तुम देख टे उठेकरी के उठे पार राज्यसभा केते धैर्यर सहित से कहला दैट इज आउट लीडरशिप यही जिनस तुम पाखे धैर्य साहस बुद्धि जदि रहिबो तुम लीडर हो पार तुमको केही भी चाहिए तुम जदि निजे न चाहब तुमको लीडरशिप मु चाहिए कि कॉलेज चाहिए कहीं भी तुमको लीडरशिप बनैबा बहुत डिफिकल्ट हो पार किंतु सबुठार गोटे बड़ जिनस हूँ कौन तुमको जो लीडरशिप तुम जो बनब से अंगद कथा मन पकेब से राम कथा मन पकेब से महाभारत आम पाखे जहाँ जहाँ भी आम भितर लुचिकी अच्छी आमर जो पौराणिक ग्रंथ शास्त्र गीता जहाँ भी अच्छी तुम मानक से जिनस सब शिखेब तुम मैंने से जिनस थे हृदयंगम कर तुम जीवन में गोटे बहुत बड़ा लीडर हो पारे इंग्रेज मान कथा जहाँ मुझे प्रथम रू कहली से इंडिया आसते कौन थी पाखे इंडिया आक्योर करदे किमती कले बुद्धि तुम मान बुद्धि दरकार गोटे स्टार्टअप तैयारी कर जो स्टार्टअप आमर हेल्थ केयर सेक्टर रे प्रोब्लेम सॉल्व कर पार तुम कहीं चाहूच मोटे क्या पाखे जॉब करी ये देखो आम संतोष बल जे कि निजे गोटे स्टूडेंट सी गोटे कॉलेज ओनर हे किमती कले ताकर बुद्धि ना जे समस्त पाखे किए टाटा कि रिलायंस भाया के माने कहीं भी नहांती समस्त पाखे बहुत कम पैसा अच्छी से पैसा को लेकर समस्ते ताकू लगेकरी बुद्धि लगेकरी बहुत बड़ा भी होती तुम दरकार ना जे आम ओडिशार इंडस्ट्री करवा एतिकी इंडस्ट्री ना कॉलेज ना अन्य मान को जदि आम ब्लेम कर चलिया क्लास रे मु पढ़ुते मोटे बहुत भल सांग थिला मु बी फार्म पढ़ुते गोटे सांग से मैट्रिक रखिला 680 बहुत भल स्टूडेंट से मो रूममेट थिला मु तो कहली तो पढ़ुनु कौन पे कौन प्रोब्लेम कौन ना बापा मते भल से सपोर्ट करूना कहली तोर तो ज्ञान अच्छे कहीं तो ज्ञानटा को माने आहरण करूनु कहीं तू पढ़ुनु बापार कौन असुविधा अच्छे से ब्लेम करी चलिला ब्लेम करी लास्ट कौन है ना तार किसी भी फायदा है ना कैन नॉट डू द बेस्ट इन हिज लाइफ ता पाखु जेतिक आम आशा करते से भी से कर ना तुम जदि गोटे आउ गोटे जिनस यदि मन रखिब तुम देख अन्य मानक आम जदि कहवा आम गवर्नमेंट को ब्लेम करवा आम सराउंडिंग के ब्लेम करिया आम कॉलेज को ब्लेम करिया जे कि आम कॉलेज रे भल फैकल्टी नहांती क्लास ठीक ठाक होनी यही इंस्ट्रूमेंट ना ये जिनस ना आम के भल मनीष हो आमर माने आमर आटीट्यूड इज माने नेगेटिव आड़ को पड़ेगा कंप्लेनिंग आटीट्यूड आम लाइफ रे ग्रो करिया गले आमको जहाँ अच्छी आम पाखे से जिनस को लेकर बढ़िया को पड़ो ना जे आमर गोटे सुनार पालिकी पलि आसे आम बसिक पलैबा से नॉट पॉसिबल समस्त पाखे के सब जिनस न थाए आमको से जहाँ अवेलेबल फैसिलिटी अच्छी ताकू धरिकी बुद्धि लगेकरी आमको जीवन में हूँ बड़ मनीष होगा पड़ो आउ गोटे जिनस तुम ये अपमान यही कंप्लेनिंग जिनस महाभारत रे सबुठारु आपण माने जानिथिबे सीरियल देखिथिबे सबुठारु गोटे बड़ क्यारेक्टर होउछन्ति कर्ण कर्ण सबु बेले बदनामी तांकर जीए तांकू आक्षेप करितला जी तांको गाली करितला जी तांको अपमान करतला से अपमान गाली मते ए जिंस मिलिलानी मते राजा करई देलेनी मु सेनापति हेई पाइलिनी यही भली जिंस तांको मन रे चाली चाली से लास्ट को तांको प्राण भी चली गला किंतु सेही सपक्ष रे तम यदि आशा करिवो श्रीकृष्ण को श्रीकृष्ण को बहुत अपमान पाई सी अपमान लिस्ट भी ना किए चोर कहूला किए माने बहुत जिनस कहते श्रीकृष्ण किंतु से जिनस से मने मने भूली जाते आगू को बढ़ी चलुते से कहू ना मो पाखे फैसिलिटी ना मुझे जाए कंस को मारि मु कौन करी से जिनस नाला किंतु तमें जो तमें तो आसी बी फान तमें भी जिते तमें तुम भी गर्लफ्रेंड थी पुओ मानकर झील मानक बॉयफ्रेंड थी अच्छी ना 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 किए करना पर्यंत बढ़िया तमें देख से आजिकल जो बॉयफ्रेंड गर्लफ्रेंड भितर चली लीडरशिप केमिति श्रीकृष्ण राधा को केमिति लीडर बनई राधा रानी बनई सी कौन करते से प्रेमिका को धरिकी बुद्धि देकरी इनडायरेक्टली सपोर्ट करी से रानी बनई देते राधा रानी की जय आम कहूनु सब से ही हूँ प्रेम तो आजिकल कौन हो आम कॉलेज लाइफ रे कौन करुचु बेले बेले ओएवार्ड हो जाऊँ आमे क्या भल पाइलु प्रेमिका बनइलु लभर कलु लास्ट को बापा पैसा आनी खर्च कलु आम लीडर कौन हम आम लीडर गला घर को आम सर्टिफिकेट रहीगला आम जी पैड गला आम आम घर को चलु चाकरी ना कि ना यही जिनस तुमको श्रीकृष्ण सीरियल थरे देख से सीरियल कौन है श्रीकृष्ण केते डेडिकेटली राधा रानी को लीडर बनई तमें माने पुओ माने जदि चाहिबो झील माने जदि चाहिए काउंटर पार्ट को मध्य फ्रेंड सर्कल को मध्य चाहिए भी लीडर बनई पारे डेडिकेटली सपोर्ट करेंगे चल आम जी पैट पे पढ़ा चल आम प्रिपेयर करवा केमती भल करवा आम टपर हवा आम कॉलेज ना रखा ये जिनस हूँ बहुत भाइटाल आउ गोटे जिनस देख खाली जे लीडरशिप तुम मानकर मध्य बहुत भूमिका रोचे आम जदि चिंता करवा टीचर आमर टीचर मानक मु केतटा जिनस कहबी प्रकृत लीडरशिप बनईबार कैपेसिटी हूँ केवल गुरु मानकर टीचर मानकर टीचर द्रोणाचार्य आज दधीजी कॉलेज रे जदि भल टीचर आमर रजत बाबू भाया जदि अच्छा द्रोणाचार्य सी 100टा अर्जुन बनई पारे किंतु अर्जुन हवा गले तुमको कौन दरकार तुमको केवल दरकार हूँ कौन देखुच कर्ण जो अर्जुन को पचारे कौन देखुच अर्जुन ना गुरुदेव मु केवल गोटे माछर आखि देखुची आउ किछि देखु नाही केवल माछर आखि देखुची सी हेले लीडर अर्जुन लीडर हेले जेते जाइथिले 105 जन जाइथिले ट्रेनिंग नबाकू कहा पाखरे द्रोणाचार्य को पाखकू किंतु अर्जुन काहे लीडर हेले जेतेबेले द्रोणाचार्य पचारे अर्जुन को अरे अर्जुन कौन देखुछ ना मु देखुची केवल गुरुदेव माछर गोटे आखि आउ किछि देखि पारुनी सॉरी चढ़ेईर गोटे आखि देखुची केवल चढ़ेईर आखि छड़ा किसी देखिपारुनी किंतु अन्य मानक जो पचराला से माने कौन कहले आमे देखुचु आज्ञा गछ डाल देखुचु किए कहला चढ़ेई देखुचु तांकर कॉन्सेंट्रेशन नथिला तांकर कॉन्सेंट्रेशन नथिबारु से गोटे भल लीडर हो पाइलेनी द्रोण अछंती गुरुकुल अच्छी किंतु अर्जुन होउछंती तम माने सब 500 अर्जुन अबे अछंती किंतु अर्जुन हवा को हेले तुमको कौन दरकार तुमको कॉन्सेंट्रेशन दरकार डेडिकेशन दरकार गुरु को कथा मानिबा दरकार किंतु जदि द्रोणाचार्य हवा को जदि चाहिए मु कहूची हमर रजत कर बाबू आम जो माने भी फैकल्टी मान अच्छी से माने चिंता करंतु केमिति अर्जुन बनइबे केमिति डेडिकेशन करेबे कहिबेनी जे मु जने 2 दिन तले गोटे भल इंटेलेक्चुअल मास फार्मा प्रोफेशन रो मु जण सहित इंटराक्शन कली मु पचारि सार एबे पिला माने केमती कोन पाठ पढुसंती ना पिला मानकर किछि इंटरेस्ट नाही पिला माने आजिकल पढु नांती ध्यान दउ नांती एटा टिके दुख लागुछि मु तापर चिंता कली मु कहली पिला माने तो छोट पिला से माने पुनी ध्यान देबेनी पढिबेनी मते टिके कथाटा केमती केमती लागिला किंतु मु चिंता कली हुए तो पिला मानक दोष दबा मो पाखरे ठीक लागुनी किंतु हुए तो आम पाखे किसी भूल रही था पारे टीचर मान पाखे किसी भूल हुए तो थाई पारे तेणुकरी मु टीचर मान को मो तरफ रिक्वेस्ट करुच्ची जदि आपण माने चाहूसंती प्रकृत रे ओडिशा रे जदि भल लीडर हुंतु ताले सेमानकु कौन करा जीवना सेमाने तांकर डेडिकेशन करी लीडर बनातु 10 वर्ष पर जेतेबेले गोटे जगह को जाइथिबे तांको स्टूडेंट को देखिबे से डॉक्टर एडी रो वाइस प्रेसिडेंट हेची सी आसी पाद छुई मुंडिया मारची सेबे सेई ସମୟର ସାଟିସ୍ଫ୍ୟାକ୍ସନ୍ କେବେ ଆସିବ ନାହିଁ। ସିଏ ହେଉଛି ଗୁରୁଦେବ ପାଇଁ ଗୁରୁମାନଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ସବୁଠାରୁ ବଡ଼ ଜିନିଷ। ତେଣୁକରି ମୋ କହିବାର କଥା ହେଉଛି ଆପଣ ଯଦି ଲିଡର ବନେଇବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି ସେଇ ଏକାଡେମୀ, ମୁଁ କହୁଛି ସେ ଦଧିଚ କଲେଜରୁ ଯଦି 10 ଜଣ ପିଲା ବାହାରି ଗଲେ, କିଏ କୌଣସି ସାଇଣ୍ଟିଷ୍ଟ ହେଲା, କିଏ କେଉଁଠି ଲିଡର ହେଲା, ସିଏ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଯାଇ କହିବ ଯେ କି ମୁଁ ଦଧିଚ କଲେଜରେ ପଢ଼ୁଥିଲି, ସେ କଲେଜର ନାଁ କୁଆଡ଼େ କୁଆଡ଼େ ଯିବ, ମାନେ ହାଇ ଲେଭେଲ ଯିବ, ଇଣ୍ଟରନ୍ୟାସନାଲ ଲୋନ୍ ହେବ। ସେଇ ବିଷୟରେ ସେଇ ଜିନିଷ ଲିଡରସିପ୍ ବନେଇବାକୁ ହେଲେ ଆମମାନଙ୍କର ଯେତିକି ରୋଲ୍ ନାହିଁ, ରୋଲ୍ ରହିବ ଟିଚର, ଫାକଲ୍ଟି, କଲେଜ, ମ୍ୟାନେଜମେଣ୍ଟ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କର କମ୍ବାଇନ୍ଡ ଏଫର୍ଟ ଯଦି ରହିବ, ଆମ ଓଡ଼ିଶାରୁ ଭଲ ଟିଚର ଭଲ ଲିଡର ମାନେ ପ୍ରଡ୍ୟୁସ୍ ହୋଇପାରିବେ। ଏଇତିକି ମୁଁ ଆଶା କରୁଛି। ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷ ହେଉଛି କ'ଣ, ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ଇନିସିଏଟିଭ୍ ଯଦି ଆମେ ଦେଖିବା, ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ବହୁତ କିଛି ଇନିସିଏସନ୍ ରହୁଛି। କ'ଣ ରହୁଛି ଦେଖ, ଆମର କୋଭିଡ଼ ପରେ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ କ'ଣ କରିଛି, ଯେଉଁମାନେ ତୁମର MSME ଗୋଟେ ହେଲା ମାଇକ୍ରୋ ସ୍ମଲ୍ ଆଉ ମିଡ଼ିୟମ୍ ସ୍କେଲ୍ ସବୁ ଇଣ୍ଡଷ୍ଟ୍ରି ମାନଙ୍କୁ ବହୁତ କିଛି ସପୋର୍ଟ କରୁଛି। 2020-21 ବଜେଟରେ ପାଖାପାଖି ତୁମର ପ୍ରଡକ୍ସନ୍ ଲିଙ୍କ୍ଡ ସ୍କିମ୍ ଗୋଟେ କରିଛି। ଯେଉଁମାନେ ଏକ୍ଜିଷ୍ଟିଂ କମ୍ପାନୀ ଅଛନ୍ତି ସେ ଏକ୍ଜିଷ୍ଟିଂ କମ୍ପାନୀ କି କ'ଣ କରିବ, ପାଖାପାଖି 7,680 crore ରୁପିଜ୍ର ଗୋଟେ ସ୍କିମ୍ ଦେଇଛି। ସେମାନେ ପ୍ରଡକ୍ସନ୍ ଯଦି କରିବେ ସେଇ ହିସାବରେ ତାକୁ ଇନସେଣ୍ଟିଭ୍ ମିଳିବ। ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷ ହେଉଛି କ'ଣ, ଆଉ ମଧ୍ୟ ଯେଉଁମାନେ ଏକ୍ଜିଷ୍ଟିଂ ଫାର୍ମାସ୍ୟୁଟିକାଲ କମ୍ପାନୀ ଗୁଡ଼ାକ ଅଛନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କୁ ଷ୍ଟ୍ରେନ୍ଥେନିଂ କରିବାକୁ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ଅଫ୍ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆ ପାଖାପାଖି 500 crore ଦେଇଛି, ଯେଉଁଟା ଏବେ ମଧ୍ୟ ଏକ୍ଜିଷ୍ଟ କରୁଛି। କେଉଁ ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ, ତୁମର 2000 ଫାଇନାନ୍ସିଆଲ ଇୟର 2028-29 ମଧ୍ୟ ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ମଧ୍ୟ ଏକ୍ଜିଷ୍ଟ କରୁଛି ଏଇ ସପୋର୍ଟ ଗୁଡ଼ାକ। ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷ ରିସେଣ୍ଟଲି 2022-23ରେ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ଅଫ୍ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆ କ'ଣ କରିଛି, ତୁମର ସ୍କିଲ୍ ମ୍ୟାନପାୱାର ଯେ ହ୍ୟୁମାନ୍ ରିସୋର୍ସକୁ ସ୍କିଲ୍ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଆମ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆରେ ଯେ କି ୱାର୍ଲଡ ଲେଭେଲରେ ପହଞ୍ଚିବା ପାଇଁ କ'ଣ କରିଛି ନା, ମେଡ଼ିକାଲ ଡିଭାଇସ୍ ପାଇଁ କ'ଣ କରୁଛି, ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ସବୁ ନାଇପର ମାନଙ୍କୁ, ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ଇନଷ୍ଟିଚ୍ୟୁସନ୍ ମାନଙ୍କୁ ଫାଇନାନ୍ସିଆଲ ସପୋର୍ଟ କରୁଛି, ଯେ କି ସ୍ପେଶାଲ ତୁମର ଏମ୍ଫାର୍ମ ଇନ୍ ମେଡ଼ିକାଲ ଡିଭାଇସ୍ ଖୋଲିବା ପାଇଁ, ଯେ କି ମେଡ଼ିକାଲ ଡିଭାଇସ୍ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଫ୍ୟୁଚର ହେଉଛି ଇଣ୍ଡିଆ ପାଇଁ। ମେଡ଼ିକାଲ ଡିଭାଇସ୍ଟା ହେଉଛି ବେଷ୍ଟ ଫ୍ୟୁଚର ଇନ୍ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆ। ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ତା ପାଇଁ ଗୋଟେ ମେଡ଼ିକାଲ ଡିଭାଇସ୍ ରୁଲ୍ କରିଛି 2017ରୁ, ଯେ କି 2018ରୁ ସେଗୁଡ଼ା ଇଫେକ୍ଟିଭ୍ ହେଉଛି। ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷ କ'ଣ କରିଛି, ପ୍ରମୋସନ୍ ଅଫ୍ ଫାର୍ମାସ୍ୟୁଟିକାଲ ଇନୋଭେସନ୍ ଆଣ୍ଡ ରିସର୍ଚ୍ଚ କରିକିରି ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ କ'ଣ କରିଛି, ଯେ କି ପାଖାପାଖି 700 crore ତୁମର ନାଇପର 7ଟା ନାଇପରକୁ ଦେଇଛି। 700 crore ରୁପିଜ୍ 7ଟା ନାଇପରକୁ। ସବୁ ନାଇପରରେ ସ୍ପେସିଫିକାଲି କ'ଣ କରାଯିବ, ରିସର୍ଚ୍ଚ କରାଯିବ। ଗୋଟେ ତୁମେ ଦେଖିଲ ନାଇପର ମହାଲିରେ କ'ଣ କରାହେଇଛି, ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ପଇସା ଦେଇଛି ଯେ କି ତୁମର କେବଳ ତୁମର ଆଣ୍ଟିଭାଇରାଲ ଡ୍ରଗ୍, ଅଦର ଡ୍ରଗ୍ ଉପରେ ରିସର୍ଚ୍ଚ କରିବାକୁ। ତୁମେମାନେ ଯଦି ସେଇ 7ଟା ନାଇପରକୁ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ କମିଂ 5 years ପାଇଁ ଏତିକି ଫଣ୍ଡ ଦେଇଛି, ଯେଉଁ ଫଣ୍ଡ କେବଳ ରିସର୍ଚ୍ଚ ପାଇଁ ୟୁଜ୍ ହୋଇପାରିବ। ତୁମେମାନେ ଯଦି ବି ଫାର୍ମ ପରେ ନାଇପର ଯଦି ଆଡ଼ମିସନ୍ କରିବ, ନାଇପର ଯଦି କ୍ୱାଲିଫାଏ କରିବ, ୟୁ କ୍ୟାନ୍ ଗେଟ୍ ଦ ଅପରଚ୍ୟୁନିଟି ଟୁ ଗେଟ୍ ଆଡ଼ମିସନ୍ ଇନ୍ ନାଇପର ଟୁ ବି ଏ ପାର୍ଟ ଅଫ୍ ଦିସ୍ ରିସର୍ଚ୍ଚ। ଇଣ୍ଡିଆକୁ ଯଦି ପ୍ରକୃତ ମାନେ ଲିଡର କରିବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଛ, ଗ୍ଲୋବାଲ ଲିଡର, ତୁମମାନଙ୍କର ପାର୍ଟିସିପେସନ୍ ଇଜ୍ ଭେରି ଇମ୍ପୋର୍ଟାଣ୍ଟ। ତେଣୁକରି ନାଇପରରେ ଜଏନ୍ କରିବାକୁ ଚେଷ୍ଟା କର। ସେଇ ସ୍କିମ୍ରେ ତୁମମାନେ ପାର୍ଟ ହେଇପାରିବ, ଆଉ ତୁମମାନଙ୍କ ମଧ୍ୟ ଗୋଟେ ଭଲ ସାଇଣ୍ଟିଷ୍ଟ ହିଁ ଆମ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆ ପାଇଁ ମଧ୍ୟ କିଛି ନୂଆ ଡ୍ରଗ୍ ତୁମେ ଡିସ୍କଭରି କରିପାରିବ ବୋଲି ମୁଁ ଆଶା କରୁଛି। ରଜତା ବାବୁଙ୍କ ଟାଇମ୍ ଅଛି ନା ଶେଷ? ଓକେ, ଠିକ୍ ଅଛି, ଥ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ୟୁ। ଆଉ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ବହୁତ କିଛି ସ୍କିମ୍ କରିଛି ମେଡ଼ିକାଲ ଡିଭାଇସ୍ ପାଇଁ ମଧ୍ୟ, ଯାହା ମେଡ଼ିକାଲ ଡିଭାଇସ୍ ପାର୍କ କରୁଛି। ଭିଜନ ଆମର ବହୁତ କିଛି ଭଲ ଅଛି ଇଣ୍ଡିଆର। ଓଡ଼ିଶାରେ ବି ଆମର ବାୟୋଟେକ୍ ପାର୍କ ସାଫିଜେନ୍ ମଧ୍ୟ ପ୍ରଡକ୍ସନ୍ ଆରମ୍ଭ କରୁଛି। 2000 ମେ ମାସ 2024ରୁ ପ୍ରଡକ୍ସନ୍ ଆରମ୍ଭ କରୁଛି। କାଡ଼ିଲା ମଧ୍ୟ ଚେଷ୍ଟା କରୁଛୁ ଫାର୍ମାସ୍ୟୁଟିକାଲ ଗୋଟେ ପଲିସି କରିବାକୁ। ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷ ହେଉଛି କ'ଣ, ନ୍ୟୁ ଏଜୁକେସନ୍ ପଲିସିରେ ମଧ୍ୟ ମେଡ଼ିକାଲ ଡିଭାଇସ୍ଟା ମଧ୍ୟ ଇନକ୍ଲୁଡ଼ କରାହେଇଛି। ଆପଣମାନେ ଚେଷ୍ଟା କରନ୍ତୁ ଏମ୍ଫାର୍ମ ଇନ୍ ମେଡ଼ିକାଲ ଡିଭାଇସ୍ରେ କରିବାକୁ। ଦିସ୍ ଇଜ୍ ଦ ଭିଜନ୍ ଆଣ୍ଡ ଫ୍ୟୁଚର ଅଫ୍ ଦ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆ। ଥ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ୟୁ ଭେରି ମଚ୍, ଥ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ୟୁ ଫର୍ ୟୋର ପେସେନ୍ସ ଆଣ୍ଡ ଏଭ୍ରିଥିଙ୍ଗ।
Thank you so much, sir. For the next, would like to invite Dr. Santosh Kumar Bal, Principal SIPER. गोटे जोरदार ताळीर सहित स्वागत करबा संको।
Very precisely, please, sir. 10 minutes.
Jai Jagannath. Respected ADC, sir, on the dais, respected all guest members on the dais, respected Principal of Dadiji College of Pharmacy, Dr. Rajat Kumar Kar sir, respected all faculty members, stakeholders, respected media persons, and my dear and dear students. First of all, I am very much thankful to the chairman of this Dadiji group of institution, Dr. Manoj Kumar Das sir, for giving these opportunities and giving this type of platform for the encouragement of youth professionals of pharmacy, youth professionals of health sectors, for the collaboration and the giving different ideas from the different sectors for the nation building. Thank you, sir. I am specially thankful to my brother, a dynamic person, Principal of the Dadiji College of Pharmacy, Dr. Rajat Kumar Kaur sir, for different concept regarding the pharma sector and for arranging this youth festival, Pharma Youth Festival, to develop our awareness in the pharmacy profession and health section. Thank you, sir. And also thankful to the team of Youth Pharma Festival, those who are consecutively, they have done 2 years of this festival, their cooperation, their hard work, their labor, and their interest. Thank you, the team of Youth Pharma Festivals. So, today's topic, that is the Youth Leadership Conference, Odisha Vision at the rate 2036 and Vikasit Bharat at the rate of 2047 concerning to health and pharmaceutical care. It is a very important topic and basically it is very fruitful for the pharmacy profession and the development of our country. So first come to the Odisha Vision at the rate 2036 to 2036. So first Odisha in 1936, 1st April 1936, identified as a political state. On the basis of the language, this state is formed. The first time, according to the language, this state is formed in India. Till that date, there is a development of the Odisha going on in different sectors. We have so many resources in Odisha. In case of the mineral sector, in case of the water resource, in case of the educational sector, in case of the health sector, so many resources are there and we are developing day by day for the development of Odisha. In our pharmaceutical sector, sir has told, the government, different government from the 36 onwards, they have developed so many things in the health section. The SCB Medical College, now it will become the AIMS Plus. So many government hospitals are developed in the different district of the state. So many private sectors are developed in our state for the public health sector, for the treatment of our Odisha people. Not only the Odisha people, from all over the India, they are coming Odisha for the treatment. So my point is, sir has told, Sudarshan sir has told, that our responsibilities, what is our responsibility to develop our sector? In the case of Odisha, we are just back foot in case of the industry sector, pharmaceutical industry, though the students have told in their speech, Rasmi and the Dadiji Priyavrata and Subrajit very nicely elaborate the thing about the scope of pharmacy and our practical situation in pharmacy sector in our Odisha. Thanks to Rasmi, thanks to all the students, those have given the very clear figure regarding the structure of the pharma sector in our Odisha. So, we have some responsibilities to develop our profession in Odisha we have some responsibility to develop the Odisha, that is the vision 2036. Basically, so many associations are there in state level and the national level. So our duty is to give a proposal to the state government as well as the central government regarding the development of our profession, regarding the development of our pharmaceutical industries or companies in this Odisha, and repeatedly hammer to that how to develop the pharmaceutical sector in Odisha, what is the demerits and what is the problem arises to develop the pharmaceutical sector in Odisha. So it is our responsibilities. So many associations are there, APTI is there, IPA is there, OPCA is there. So please take the initiation and make this fulfill for the development of the pharma sector in Odisha, by which our student will gain benefit after completion of their B Pharm course and M Pharm course. Second is Vikasit Bharat, that is Vikasit Bharat at the rate 2047. So this is a vision of central government. Our Honorable Prime Minister launched this program in 11 December 2023 for the development of the economy, how to develop the economy, for the social progress, for the good governance. This is the vision of central government for the vision Vikasit Bharat 2047. That is the 100 years of independence. Now we are in a developed country, but we also developed in a large manner in all over world. So we have some responsibility for that. Youth, basically the 20% youth is now in the India. The population 20% youth is available in the India as compared to the all over world. So our responsibility is to improve our country and improve our nation and give a proper responsibility and doing the proper work for the nation, for our profession. The health and pharmaceutical sector, there is so many responsibility for us to develop the health and pharmaceutical care, because we are the pharmacist, we will cooperate the patient, we will cooperate the health sector's personnel to give a better therapeutic, definite therapeutic value for the treatment of the patient. So many responsibilities are there for us. It is a big challenge for us. You see, in the COVID-19, there is a big responsibility for us, for the pharmacy students. So in future, there is so many responsibilities, so many challenges will be there. We have to face and improve our profession. Lastly, this is a conference for the youth leadership. Youth leadership. What is a leader and what is leadership? So first, my student, a leader can possible when he sacrifices his life. A leader can possible when he raise voice against the false, against the government, against the system, against the society where there is false things are available. गोटे लीडर हवा ये छोट जिनस नुहे. In my point of view, I am in the profession of pharmacy and I also a leader. मु स्टूडेंट यूनियन नु काम करिछि एज ए लीडर. लीडर कोन मु सेटा फील करिछि बोली मु मो स्टूडेंट मानु कहबा को चाहेबी जे लीडर इज नॉट ए स्मॉल थिंग. यू हैव टू सैक्रिफाइस योर लाइफ फर्स्ट. समस्ते भावंती लीडर माने खाई गले नहीं गले लुटी देले नो यू जस्ट थिंक अबाउट दैट अच्छे किसी लीडर जो मानक पई ए लीडरशिपटा ब्लेम हो जाइए बट किसी लीडर अच्छा जो माने डे बाय डे जो पब्लिक मान पाखे पहुँचते जानूँ व्हाट इज द रियलिटी व्हाट इज द फैक्ट मु कहवा चाहिए सब स्टूडेंट बस तुम मान भितर भी किए लीडर हो पार बहुत सुंदर लगिला स्पीच आमर रश्मि जो रोलांड पिलाटा आसला मु से पिला पाखे देखिली लीडरशिप क्वालिटी अच्छी कहीं मु स्टूडेंट यूनियन एमती फेस करके आसी एमती वॉइस राइज करके आसी बहुत ब्लेम होती एबे भी फाइट कर तुम रजत सर ही इज ए बिग लीडर आम फार्मा प्रोफेशन ही स्ट्रगलिंग फॉर द फार्मा प्रोफेशन हाउ टू डेवलप द फार्मा प्रोफेशन जे प्रोफेशन बाहर जे सोसाइटी बाहर जे पब्लिक बाहर ओबियसली से ब्लेम हम तो ताकू ही कहते लीडर आ जो माने हाँ रे हाँ मिसे रहीजे जो माने अन्याय को सहीजे जो माने डेवलपिंग कंट्री जो डेवलप कर वॉइस राइज न करके दबे देवे से माने केबे लीडर नुहंती सो माय स्टूडेंट जदि तुमको लीडर हबार अच्छी लाइफ सैक्रिफाइस कर अन्याय विरुद्ध लड़ आज गवर्नमेंट ए काम करूनी आज गवर्नमेंट से काम करूनी ताकू आमे वॉइस राइज करिया दरकार आमे भाबिबानी जे आमे ए कथाटा कहीदेले किए खराब भाबिबो आम उपर एक्शन आसीजिवो आम उपर एक्शन नेबे आमे दबी जिबा नो जे लीडर से केबे दबिबनी केबे हारिबनी सब बळे स्ट्रगल करिवो आगु को बढ़िवो तापर तमे लीडर हेई पारिवो मो लाइफ रे विभिन्न स्ट्रगल करिछि जेल भी जाइछि जेल ले 10 दिन रहिछि वॉइस राइज करिछि गवर्नमेंट अगेंस्ट रे आमे ठिया हेइछु राजरास्ता रे ओल्लेइछु स्ट्राइक करिछु घेराव करिछु असेंबली बहुत किछि करिछु तापरे आमे गोटे लीडर रो परिचय पाइछु तो पिला माने जदि लीडर हबार अछि अन्याय विरुद्ध रे लढिबा सिख ताहाले लीडर हेई पारिबो नल हेई पारिबो नाही लास्ट थिंग when you will do something for your profession you first think about you what is your position what you can do for the profession when you develop ultimately your sector develop your profession will develop when your profession will develop ultimately the state will develop when state will develop ultimately country will develop so first thing what can I do for the profession what is my place of interest so many places are there academic research business so many places are there industry sector so many places are there so you choose your place what is my interest without interest you can't do anything then you make a confidence I can do this thing then you make a proper plan out how to do these things then you do labor hard for that work अब्दुल कलाम कही जो स्वप्न राति रे सोई की देखा जाए से स्वप्न नुहे जो स्वप्न तुमको शुए दिए ना दैट इज ड्रीम जो स्वप्न तुम मैंने देखीच मु गोटे बिजनेसमैन हेबी मु गोटे भल रिसर्चर हेबी मु गोटे भल एकेडमिक हेबी मु जने भल रिसर्च होल्डर हेबी एनीथिंग एल्स तुम जहाँ स्वप्न देखीच ताकू साकार करने को हेले यू हैव टू मेक ए कॉन्फिडेंस एंड ए प्रॉपर प्लान आउट एंड देन आफ्टर you have to do a hard labor for that systematic hard labor not unsystematic hard labor systematic hard labor what is the steps behind that kemidi step by step ame achieve kariba and one big thing is when you do anything else there is a blessing always with you which will keep to success blessing is very very important my student the blessing from the parent side blessing from the elder side and affection from the younger side मु मो लाइफ रे आज जो पर्यंत पहुंची आ जोटी अच्छी ओनली ड्यू टू ब्लेसिंग जेतेबेले मु गोटे फैकल्टी मेंबर थी आईजीआईपीएस रे मु केबे चिंता कर नथली गोटे कॉलेज करी भी फार्मेसी कॉलेज गोटा हबो आम मैंने मिसी गोटे करूँ के चिंता कर बट आई हैव दैट कॉन्फिडेंस नाई मुझे करवा देयर इज नो एनी बैकअप किसी बैकअप नथिला बट माय बैकअप इज माय कॉन्फिडेंस माय बैकअप इज माय ब्लेसिंग्स से दुटा जिनस धरिक मुझे थी मोर कॉन्फिडेंस थिला एवं मो ब्लेसिंग मो पछरे थिला एंड ब्लेसिंग केते बेले आसे जानिचो पिले when you will do something for others when you will help for others and you will do positive things for others सेठी ब्लेसिंग आसीबो जदि का पई भलो काम करथिबो समस्त को रेस्पेक्ट भलो देथिबो समस्त को दुख सुख रे ठिया हिथिबो सेही जगह रे ब्लेसिंग आछे आ सेही ब्लेसिंग ही तमर सक्सेस रो कारण हो जाए सो माय स्टूडेंट तमें तेरे चिंता करिवो when you will go to the achieve your goal the first thing is you respect all others respect the elders and get the blessing which will keep you success and do the labor very hard labor for that make a beautiful plan निश्चिंत भाव में तुम सक्सेस तुम पाखे पहुँचब lastly my blessing is always with you not only my blessing our blessing is always with you तुम मान भीतर लीडर हुआ निश्चिंत भाव में आमर से गर्व हम निश्चिंत भाव में जो आज जो पॉलिटिक्स जो रेस को जाइए पॉलिटिक्स जो सिचुएशन में पहुंची तुमरी भाया इंटेलेक्चुअल मास पॉलिटिक्स रे अभाव अच्छी बोली आज पॉलिटिक्स राजनीति ए स्तर को जाइए जदि तुम भाया इंटेलेक्चुअल पिला ब्रिलियंट पिला पॉलिटिक्स रे रहिबो निश्चिंत भाव में तुम राज्य पाई चिंता करिवो देश पाई चिंता करिवो जो कथा कहउची ओडिशा विजन 2036 केमती आसीबो खाली कहीदेले हेनी से विजन केमती आसीबो सेठी पहुँचवा केमती जब तुम भाया पिला सबु सेक्टर डेभलप करिवो वी विल अचीव द विजन ऑफ द @2036 एंड विकसित भारत @2047 lastly I am very much thankful to the team of the youth festival of this program thank you all thank you my dear students
थैंक यू सो मच सर फॉर द नेक्स्ट कल भी जो हमारे साथ एज ए गेस्ट थे एज ए स्पीकर थे आज भी उनको इस मंच पे पाके हम लोग बहुत ही प्राउड फील कर रहे हैं सो ऑन स्टेज इनवाइट करना चाहूँगी श्री संकेत पात्र सर को टेक महिंद्रा से एक बार जोरदार ताली से स्वागत करते हैं
संकेत सर
अच्छा ओके सो I also request Ratnakar Satpathy sir.
No address together. Okay.
Please welcome Ratnakar Satpathy sir.
Time is too late. Please. Good morning. As Dr. Rajat sir told, I will not take much time. I will not address anybody. Just I want to give only one information, and that information is that. How you feel? You from yesterday onwards, so many leaders came, so many successful persons came, and they are targeting who? Only you. Why they are targeting to you? Because the next future is you. So the only thing all Dr. Sir told and Mr. Bala Sir told, all these success stories, all these focus and everything they have told. But do you think I'm a leader? How many you think that raise their hand, they are the leader? 1, 2, 3. So how you define that you are a leader? What are the qualities required that you should know that I am a leader? So what is raw leadership? So how can you know that I am a leader? So everybody is their leader, he is a leader, they told that all are successful persons. Is the successful person is a leader? So what are the qualities is required? So I know that I am a leader, I am a good leader. Just I want to give an example, okay? That is the beautiful example. This youth pharma festival, so many colleges are there in Odisha, you know. So many big colleges, so many colleges, but why you are sitting here and why the leadership principle applied by Mr. Rajat Kumar Kar?
when it is not so easy. It is not so easy that he has not planned. He has planned from 5 months back. On September month, he called me and told Ratnakar, I am planning a youth festival and I am calling to the PCI president, PCI vice president. So what is your role? And as an industry expert, what support you can give? He made me a trust. He given me a trust and he told that I need the industry expert who can handhold my student, they can enable my student. So that trust he gave on me. And from that date, I also planned because he faith me and I want to do as he is my teacher, he is my professor. And he has one vision to develop Odisha, to do something for my profession. And I want to do for my student. That is the vision for a leader. And that day onwards, I have not talked, I have not done anything. I reached here, I stand up here and I arranged everything so nicely that I taken two other institutes who is the director of Novartis and one person is the project manager of Tech Mahindra. They came here and they given your speech. So that is the quality of a leader, dedicationship. And another thing is that the mindset and right time and right thing, right decision. That is the importance of a leader. I just want to tell one story. It is a real story. Two friends, as you are sitting here, like they are also two friends. They every day came to college. They every day sit in the same class and they are, after the study, they go for a job and they get good job in a company. And that company has, due to some other things, that company has not paid the salary to the two employees. So one employee stick to that company and he struggled and he think that today not but tomorrow something will happen. But the other employee who is the having good knowledge, good experience in everything, he left the company and he started another way. But one day came, that person who failure and who struggled a lot on the same company, he has developed a lot and he has an entrepreneur. And that person who left the company and we not have the patience to realize the things that what happened in future, that person got some problem. And when he see in newspaper that one opening is there and he see that my friend is the owner of the company, owner of that company where I left before. So he applied the job and he asked the person, we studied at same class, we have all the experiences, knowledges, we have all these things. But why you are in that position, you are an entrepreneur and today I am searching for a job. So that day the person told one thing that is very, very important. He told, you know, when we are sitting in a class and at the end of the class, we both left. And I feel that the light and fan on that day on the classroom. I told, we'll go and we switch off the light. And you told, why happened? Why I want to switch off the light? This is the company, this is the college property. What is the benefit? The person who is the entrepreneur today, he went back and he switch off the light, switch off the fan, and he come back. So that day, it creates that this is the leadership of that person, that he thinks about the college. That is the great leader. If India today, you know the one name of the person, everybody, in first speaker Rasmi, and every person is telling that person. Who is that person? Mr. Narendra Modi. He is our Prime Minister. He has the leadership quality. He knows that what is the leadership quality. So that type of pharma profession, that type of quality, we have to develop from now. It is not like that you are doing for help or to other person, or you are doing to anything great to your other person, but not like that. You have to patience, you have to have the focus, and you have to give that particular response to the other person also. That is the leadership quality. One example also I will give, time is not there, but I want to give, that is very important, that we face in pharmaceutical company, and in pharmaceutical company, you don't know that in each and every big company of India, each and every company, there is a Odisha person who is leading that company. If you want to see that the Odia person, the Odia people, they are the successful, but do you think that the leadership quality is there with them? If you want to see the leadership quality, starts from you. And all the leaders, they are not like emperor. Emperor means the ruler, the king. I told you do, you have to do. Now the time is changed. The time is totally changed. Everything you have to do, you have to plan, you have to make the strategy. Then only you can success and develop the pharma profession in you. So that's why it is very important that how you can develop you. So there are several things which can evaluate the leadership quality. So my friend Sanket will give you the detail about what is the strategy of leadership and how we can develop the leadership quality in you. Just thank you, Sanket, please.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, 5 minutes. Sure. Thank you, sir. Thank you everyone for listening, and you have been listening to our great leaders. I think Santosh sir was telling about something like, if you have not heard about servant leadership, there is a new topic I wanted to explain. But let me start with something. Leadership is not a designation. Everyone was telling the same thing. It's not about you will get a designation that I am a leader. You will never get that. It starts with you. You have to start believing, start following the values and behaviors, start following the culture of your and the qualities of a leader, then you will do. You must have seen some of the slides which he was trying to tell you, and I will slightly go back. First one was talking about right message, right time, which is communication. You have to give right message, concise, clear, crisp message, and you will be at the right front. The second one I was trying about doing right at the right time. I think he was talking, it's all about integrity. How you're trying to find out you are doing right things when no one is watching. If you're doing that, then your integrity is in stand. That's another quality of leadership. The third one I wanted to tell, leadership is not one step. Today you have become leader, that's done. No. You have to do practice. It's not a sprint. It's not a 100-meter sprint that you have done and you become a leader. It's not a certificate you will get as a leader. It's a marathon. Every day you have to practice this. All the cultural values, all the values, behaviors, you have to bring in your spine, and that's where you will become a leader. The last one, I think he was talking about empowerment, not empowerment, which is you have to empower, which is you have to develop others if you want to develop, which Radha sir was doing, which all of the leaders which you witness, they are following. Let me tell you something very nice and nice thing. Leadership is, there is a very wonderful concept called servant leadership. I think all of us will understand, and why I'm trying to give you such a difficult topic today, because that's what is all about a leader. If you are at the top of a leadership pyramid and you're thinking that you will command and control about all the management, the customers, the employee, that has been seen in the left side of the pyramid, then you are not. Then it's not the leadership. It is all about how you are becoming a servant leader when you are viewing the leadership as a chance to serve others. You must have seen your leaders are serving others. You must have seen they are going to the desks, they are going to the dais, they are going to the ground floor, and they are working with you. You must have seen that they have delegated and worked with you. They have mentored you. They have coached you. Your teachers, your principal, your mentor, who are actual servant leaders. But you have to develop the same, reciprocate the same thing within you as well. And that's where the servant leadership starts with. The next one, and the best and the important one I wanted to emphasize here, I think these are the characteristics of a servant leader. And if you start believing in all of these values and behaviors, and then maybe somewhere you will reach the leadership. And again I'm repeating that leadership is not a sprint. It's not that you will get a certificate that you have done, you have become a leader today. It's all about practicing those behaviors, and then maybe you will reach someday at the bottom of the pyramid, and then you will become a leader. Remember, Mahatma Gandhi was not having any reporting. He was not having any not managing any people, but people are still following today because he has followed the values and the behaviors what he has trusted upon, what he is believed upon. So my honest request to all of you, start doing and experimenting or exploring those qualities which is required for a leader, and then maybe one day we will see you, all of you, on this dais. Thank you.
थैंक यू सो मच सर। जैसा कि सर ने कहा कि लीडरशिप डेजिग्नेशन नहीं है, आप सभी को कंपटीशन में चलना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि लीडर बनने के लिए हर कोई कोशिश करता है। रोज़ इसमें लोग आते हैं कंपटीशन में, हर कोई लीडर बनना चाहता है, लेकिन उनमें से कोई एक ही बन पाता है जिसके पास धैर्य हो, डेडिकेशन हो, वही आगे जा पाता है।
Hello. From student side, I am asking one question to our ADC. One question only. The more question you are expecting. Sir, in 2016, Odisha Pharmacy Intellectual Forum, I am the secretary of that. We have made to Chief Secretary, Government of Odisha regarding NIPOR. You have told about the 7 NIPOR of Odisha. 7 NIPOR in India, they are giving the infrastructural facility of medical device. But only 0.2% students of Odisha, they are availing this NIPOR. So what is the rest of the student? How they will get empowered in these cases? One question. Have you thought about this? You are the secretary of Odisha State Graduate Association, Indian Pharmacy Graduate Association, Odisha State Branch Secretary, and you are Odisha Drug Control Association's president. These are the things, how you are thinking for that. Your vision is for that. What is your vision? Because we have fight for this establishment of NIPOR, and government of Odisha already wrote letter to the government of India regarding that, and Honorable Minister the Srikanjana also fight for that. And 2016 it was a very stringent relation between government of India and government of Odisha, and BPUT also written to that to start the NIPOR over here. One question, first question. Have you thought regarding this to establish NIPOR and empower our students? You are a GPED qualified student, you are a faculty come administrator.
थैंक यू रजत सर। एक्चुअली नाइपर आमे बहुत माने एपे चेष्टा करूँ विदिन 1-2 इयर्स नाइपर आसो बोली होप करूँ आमे। किंतु आउ गोटे इंटरेस्टिंग जिनस कौन हो आमर आईसीटी गोटे इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ केमिकल टेक्नोलॉजी जे कि मुंबई यूनिवर्सिटी रे तार गोटे ब्रांच थिला इंडिया फास्ट। सेकेंड ब्रांच आम आईआईटी भुवनेश्वर अच्छी जो बी फार्मा बिला ओनली बी फार्म इज एलिजिबल टू डू द एमटेक इन केमिकल टेक्नोलॉजी। गोटा भेरी भाइटाल भुवनेश्वर कैंपस रे चली किंतु अनफॉर्चुनेटली कौन है आम ओडिया पिला से टिके जॉइन करना 2 वर्ष माने यही सेकेंड ईयर तांकर चली किंतु मु आशा करुच्ची आम सहित टच रे अच्छू पिला माने तार गोटे एंट्रांस देकरी से लाइक नाइपर ठार से मते आहरी भल इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ केमिकल टेक्नोलॉजी तार सेकेंड ब्रांच ओडिशा रे खोलीची। इट इज वेरी इंपोर्टेंट। मु पिला मान को आशा करुच्ची समस्त मते सार को रिक्वेस्ट करछि मेसेज दियंतु पीआर भाबिया हम कॉन्फ्रेंस
भाबिया सर इज वेरी कोऑपरेटिव एंड वेरी स्टूडेंट फ्रेंडली and he is inviting all the students to have a visit. There is 10 crores lab, resource lab in ICT IOC Bhubaneswar branch.
It is better than the NIPOR. It is research is international level research there in actually Bhubaneswar. Now it is temporarily.
You are just write a letter to government of Odisha regarding the NIPOR establishment, because it was the
we will do that one.
In so many times.
Thank you.
Second
Thank
question.
you very much.
You are a teacher. First you are a teacher, then as an administrator. Do you think in college level there is no leadership scope of the student, because maximum college maximum B Pharm colleges are under private owned, so there is no scope for leadership of the student?
हेलो हाँ वी कैनट एस्केप जे आम प्राइवेट रे पढ़ुचु आम लीडर हो पारूँ आम तो से जिन कहीपर मु प्रथम जो जिन कहली गवर्नमेंट मध्य चेष्टा चली आमर सब जेते मेडिकल कॉलेज एवं नुआ नुआ खोलुची प्राइमरी 3टा मेडिकल कॉलेज रे बी फार्म कोर्स स्टार्ट हो बोले आम लिखीचु गवर्नमेंट को बारंबार भेटुचु हो पारे कमिंग इयर मध्य बी फार्म मेडिकल कॉलेज एससीबी है आमर ब्रह्मपुर बुलार मध्य बी फार्म कोर्स स्टार्ट हम किंतु प्राइवेट रे पढ़ुच बोले तुम भावनी जब लीडर हो पारबेनु तुम गोटे गोटे भल लीडर डोंट थिंक दैट प्राइवेट यू आर गेटिंग योर एजुकेशन एंड विजन इट इज वेरी वाइटल थैंक यू
Last and third question to you. Sir, as you know, the 70% population of India are belonging to the rural sector. And most of they are depend upon the pharmacist. Particularly community pharmacist, retail pharmacist. As a administrator, a ADC, have you ever any sorts of training facility for this pharmacist? As I am telling you, government is very much cunning about this prescription error and adverse drug reaction and antimicrobial resistant. So 3 things are very emerging adverse system in medication point of view. So have you ever thought regarding this training process of all pharmacists in the rural belt, those who are working, as you are the supervisor of them?
A very important continuous training program require नुआ नुआ antibiotic आसुची नुआ नुआ adverse drug reaction आसुची गवर्नमेंट डिप्लोमा पर गवर्नमेंट भी 3 मास ट्रेनिंग रखी समस्त आमे से ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्रामटा यही स्टूडेंट मैं कॉलेज लेवल रे करिया पे आम प्रपोजल रखुच आईपीजे तरफ विथ गवर्नमेंट लेवल लगी ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम करेबू विल होप विल डू दैट वन ओके थैंक यू प्रोसीड
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, gentlemen. Well, for the next procedure, we would like to invite on stage Dr. Satyabrata Sahu, sir, for the vote of thanks.
बाकी 2 जन अच्छे
Ratnakar sir and Sanket sir.
रत्नाकर सतपति कौन है?
From Tech Mahindra Koidra and from
रत्नाकर सब टेक महिंद्रा.
हाँ लिखिए ना ना संकेत पत्र Tech Mahindra.
Okay.
Ratnakar Satpathy Ferric International.
Ferric.
Hello. A very good morning to all the youth of today. And of course, again, a very good morning to all the leaders of tomorrow. It's a very pleasant gathering, and it's a very opportune moment for me to be present among such honorable dignitaries on the dais. We have a very esteemed panel here who have highlighted about the role of the youth, that is you, and how this youth, which comprises more than 30% of the developing population of the world today, and if this youth can be properly directed, can be properly given a direction, they can be youth, they can be just marvelous leaders who will be running the world. As on date, India with a 140 crore population, if 30% of the youth, you may find around 40 crores of you people leading the country, then I am sure sky is the limit for the Indians who are going to rule the world. And it's just not the third largest economy that India will be there. We may proceed to the topmost economy of the world. So once again, I am very much thankful for the precious moments by our panel speaker, Dr. Sudarshan Bishwal, ADC, Odisha. I'm also thankful to Dr. Santosh Kumar Bolo sir, Principal Cyper. I also take this moment to thank Mr. Ratnakar Satpathy from Ferric International. Thank you, sir. And it's a pleasure to hear Mr. Sanket Patra sir from Tech Mahindra. I also take this opportune moment to be grateful to the management of the DG College of Pharmacy, and also thankful for the beautiful, wonderful leader. Today we have Dr. Prajat Kumar Karo sir. And of course, my dear students, before I go to conclusion of this session, I will expect and wish all of you to be the leaders of tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Before we leave, we really want to felicitate our honorable guest on the dais. So, हम सबकी तरफ से एक प्यार भरा तोहफा उनके लिए. So my paper. Thank you so much. So उनको सम्मानित करने के लिए ऑन स्टेज बुलाना चाहेंगे. पहले तो सीमांचल पंडा सर को इनवाइट करना चाहूँगी एक बार जोरदार तालियों के साथ. ऑन स्टेज हमारे साथ हमारे प्रिंसिपल सर हैं एंड उनके साथ बुलाना चाहूँगी ऑन स्टेज और एक शख्स है हमारे साथ जो कि हमारे लिए आज के इस सेशन में बहुत ही स्पेशल है. एज ए गेस्ट आज इस सभा में वो हमारे साथ हैं. सो जोरदार तालियों से स्वागत करना चाहेंगे प्रोफेसर रघुनाथ साहू, प्रिंसिपल CIME भुवनेश्वर. एक बार जोरदार तालियों के साथ ऑन स्टेज इन्वाइट करना चाहूँगी सर को. सर को आमंत्रित करना चाहूँगी. हमारे मंच पे जो हमारे गेस्ट हैं उन्हें हमारे प्रिंसिपल सर के साथ एंड हमारे गेस्ट को सम्मानित करेंगे एक प्यारा सा मोमेंटो देके. हमारे पूरे परिवार की तरफ से आपको ये धन्यवाद स्वरूप एक प्यारा सा तोहफा. पहले हम सम्मानित करना चाहेंगे. हमारे साथ आज के सेशन में थे डॉक्टर सुदर्शन विश्वाल, ADC ओडिशा, सेक्रेटरी IPGA ओडिशा.
Welcome to the Dichi Parivara. Welcome to the Dichi Parivara. Welcome to the Dichi Parivara.
एक बार जोरदार तालियां हो जाए. Come on everyone. Thank you so much sir. नेक्स्ट हम सम्मानित करना चाहेंगे आज के सेशन में हमारे साथ थे डॉक्टर संतोष कुमार बालजी, प्रिंसिपल SIPR. मैं सर से रिक्वेस्ट करूंगी, सर ऑन स्टेज थोड़ा रहेंगे. सुदर्शन विश्वाल सर को ऑन स्टेज इनवाइट करना चाहूंगी. सर प्लीज एक फोटो सेशन हमारे सारे गेस्ट एंड डेलीगेट्स के साथ. इसी के बाद ही हमारा इंडस्ट्री एकेडमी इंटरफेस स्टार्ट होगा. सेशन नेक्स्ट सेशन एन इफेक्टिव फ्रेमवर्क फॉर ब्रिजिंग द गैप बिटवीन इंडस्ट्री एंड एकेडमिक, प्रोफेशनल एथिक्स एंड ह्यूमन वैल्यू. रघुनाथ सर से रिक्वेस्ट करूंगी वो ऑन स्टेज रहे. सर ये सेशन आपके साथ होगा, सो ऑन स्टेज प्लीज टेक योर सीट. प्रिंसिपल सर से भी रिक्वेस्ट करूंगी वो ऑन स्टेज रहे. और इस सेशन में हमारे साथ देने के लिए ऑन स्टेज हमारे गेस्ट के तौर पे मैं नेक्स्ट इनवाइट करना चाहूँगी डॉक्टर सुभाष चंद्र महापात्र जी, डायरेक्टर रेगुलेटरी अफेयर्स, नोवेरिट्स, हैदराबाद. प्लीज वेलकम. एक बार जोरदार तालियों से स्वागत करेंगे.
He is a great spiritual man.
Next I would like to invite on the stage Professor S.K. Mahapatra, Dean Pharmacy, BPUT and OUHS. Welcome you sir. Thank you. Thank you so much everyone. और आखिर में इनवाइट करना चाहूँगी हमारे साथ एक और हमारे बहुत मुख्य अतिथि हैं, एक बार जोरदार तालियों के साथ श्री अग्निमित्र जी प्रिंसिपल IMT इनवाइट करना चाहेंगे ऑन स्टेज। एक बार जोरदार तालियां हो जाए, कम ऑन एवरीवन। एंड हमारे वॉलंटियर से निवेदन है फ्लावर बुकेस दे के हमारे अतिथियों का आज के सभा में स्वागत करें।
वर्षा वर्षार संपर्क
वॉलंटियर्स फ्लावर्स बुके के साथ हमारे आज के डाइस में जो हमारे अतिथि हैं उनका स्वागत करेंगे। एंड बिफोर वी स्टार्ट द सेशन I need some energy, so make some noise, come on guys. Thank you so much. For the introductory speech, would like to invite our principal sir, Rajat Kumar Kar sir on dais.
Very good afternoon to everybody. Today the last session, very important session. As you know, this NEP is being implemented, and 2020 onwards government is trying to implement the NEP, and every day something is being changed. So in that regard, three experts from different angle. One is our leader Professor Santosh Kumar Mahapatra, Dean Pharmacy, OUHS, Dean Pharmacy, BPUT. Grand welcome to you, sir. Then one of the eminent personality who is advocating for pharmacy since 2000, the inception of the BPUT, our most adorable sir. Big clap for him, Professor Raghunath Sahu sir. The principal Saim, he is very active in all aspects to promote pharmacy profession as a whole. He is a non-pharmacy guy, he is a non-pharmacy man, but he is promoting pharmacy always. And third one is our very eminent personality, Director Regulatory Novartis, Hyderabad. He is very spiritual man and very effective and loving to the Odisha student particularly. Then fourth one you might have known to him, our brother, Principal IMT Pharmacy College, dear student and all dignitaries present of the dais. It is very important session so far because in NEP, what are the consequences are coming? What is the traditional change of a curriculum to be there? What is the personality development? What is your ethics and goal? How to develop this? What is the credit bank, credit transfer? All things to be discussed in this session, because we students, we B-Pharm students, we M-Pharm students are studying only book, but industry is quite different. Industry is not required book, industry required skill. What skilling should be implemented in academia, it should be introspect in this session. It is very important session. All eminent speakers are with you. They have the vast knowledge regarding that. So may I pleasure to request all the speakers to elaborate the things very precisely to our student, to groom up their student, and what is the future aspect of these pharmacies. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, sir. So let's start the session. First, as a panel speaker हमारे साथ जो हैं उनके बारे में मैं थोड़ा आपको बताना चाहूँगी। जैसे हमारे प्रिंसिपल सर हैं रजत सर, आप लोगों को कैसे अपडेट किया जाए, इतनी तेज़ी से बढ़ रहे आज के जो कंपटीशन में आप लोग कैसे आगे जा पाएँ, दुनिया के साथ कदम से कदम मिला के चल पाएँ, अपडेट हो पाएँ, जैसे उनकी ये कोशिश है जिस वजह से वो ये यूथ फार्मा फेस्टिवल करा रहे हैं जो कि इंडिया का सबसे बड़ा यूथ फार्मा फेस्टिवल है। वैसे ही जो हमारे नेक्स्ट स्पीकर हैं वो भी हमेशा अपने स्टूडेंट्स को अपडेट कराने के लिए एकाग्रत रहते हैं। अपने स्टूडेंट्स को कैसे वो आगे बढ़ाएं, कैसे वो अपडेट हो पाएं, वो उनकी कोशिश यही रहती है। सो एक बार जोरदार तालियों से ऑन स्टेज इनवाइट करना चाहेंगे प्रोफेसर रघुनाथ साहू सर, प्रिंसिपल CIME भुवनेश्वर।
Thank you, Payal Madam. A good afternoon to you, one and all present over here, dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, my faculty colleagues and friends, and my loving students. Today, while entering this hall, I was thinking that I am out of the box because I was in no way connected with pharmacy. But still then, when I got this as to be worn now I feel I am a part of the pharmacy family, isn't it? Anyway, I am not here to give any speech to you, rather I would share some of my life experiences over my entire career so that it will be fruitful for you, and it quite relates to the academic industry interface as well. Because during my 38 years of professional career, I had spent around 16 to 17 years in a government PSU and looking after the projects. Because my background was a postgraduate in chemistry, subsequently I did my MPhil in chemistry, and I was a topper in my batch, so I had an inclination for some chemical aspects, and for that reason I also joined the Dalmia Institute of Scientific and Industrial Research, which was working in the cement sector. But I thought that is not the cup of tea. So I again came back to the government sector and joined as an assistant manager in the project division of a reputed PSU of Government of Odisha. The moment I got the designation of assistant manager, it tempted me to join a management course as well, because I thought that a postgraduate in chemistry or a MPhil in chemistry has no way to do with the assistant manager job or whatever it is. So that tempted me to join a professional course like management. And subsequently I did a management course and did my PhD also in management. And for the next 21-22 years, I am the principal of College of IT and Management Education, where around 400 and 450 students are there pursuing their career in MBA and MCA. That's not actually the thing. The thing I just wanted to convey is, while I joined in the reputed PSU as assistant manager looking after the projects, I was closely watching what exactly the project does. What is the objective of the project? What is the objective of the industry? And how do they meet the requirements of the industry? And how do they fulfill the objective of the industry? That's what is important. So I just closely went into it and saw that lack of manpower resources and lack of skilled manpower resources is highly concerned, because the skilled manpower is again different from sector to sector. So far as you guys are concerned, I had the opportunity to visit a very small medicine factory at that point of time, and I saw that those people, those who are working in the medicine sector, they are almost no way connected with that medicine sector. They are just +2 science graduates, and some medicine representatives also, they joined the pharmacy, and that is the reason I saw that industries does not require their services. Industries require a research based or research bent of mind of students where they could effectively contribute towards the industries. Then while completing my industrial job, I then again came back to the academics, where you must be knowing that Y2K was there. So recession period was a thing. I thought ki, what is that exactly the industry demands, and why academics could not provide the skilled manpower to the industries? What is the reason behind it? So when I came back to academics, I taught academics and was associated with Biju Patnaik University of Technology, and from that day onwards, since last 22-23 years, I am associated with almost all the pharmacy colleges of Odisha. I could see all the faculties toiling hard to teach you and make you employable in the market, isn't it? So that is the reason we say that skilled manpower as on date is required. But at the same time, we are talking of the industry-academia interface. That means everybody tells that there is a gap between what industry demands and what academics has been taught. As Rajat sir has just introduced, industry does not demand any bookish knowledge. It only demands the practical approach or the research-based things for you only. So what exactly, why universities engage industries? What is the reason behind universities engaging industry? Because one side there is the industry, the other side is the academics. Industry has its own manpower, has its own strength. Academics as an institution has its own strength. So how to balance or how to converge at a point so that the industry could take the help of academicians and academicians as well could take the help of industries. So that is how we bridge the gap between academics and industries. So as I said, why universities engage this industry? Because one common reason is that to have the placement or campus placement of the students. Is it all? But at the moment, if I ask you any question to the final year pharmacy graduates, are you confident of joining an industry? Some might say yes, some might say no, or some might do not have any answer with them. The reason behind is what industry demands, what skill the industry demands, we are not able to provide the students. But we sincerely want that the students who are completing their pharmacy, they should be employed in a pharmaceutical industry. So because universities engage industry because not only for the campus placements, some of the students might as well go for the entrepreneurial activity also. So that will also boost the academicians to join the industry. Plus, lot many resources, lot many research labs, lot many things are available in the industry which are not available in the academics. So once you complete the academics or the course curriculum, you need to have a secure foothold in the industry. How to go that? गोटे पहाच डेईकरी आउ गोटे पहाच जीवाकू मझिरे गोटे पहाच अछि. I say the first step and the third step. There is a second step in between. It bridges the gap between the first step to the third step, isn't it? तो आमे डेईकरी फर्स्ट स्टेप रु थर्ड स्टेप जदि जीवा जाई पारिबा, मु मना करूनी गोटे स्टेप स्किप करिकरी मध्ये आमे फर्स्ट स्टेप रु थर्ड स्टेप को जाई पारिबा. But still then we are not confident to stay in the third step because we have skipped the second step in between. We have completed the first step, we have skipped the second step, but could set foot on the third step. You can do that, but most probably you will lose the confidence over that because you are not confident of staying in the third step as a result of skipping the second step. Apart from that, the internship facilities which the students should avail, which is a part of the curriculum, that is also highly essential. Now coming back to industries, why they engage academics. We saw why universities engage industries. Now we'll see that why industry, what is the interest of the industry to collaborate with academic institutions. So far as you pharmacy graduates are concerned, I still believe that it is only for the clinical trial of the drugs, because the manpower which is available as a result of some research activities which is going on in the industry, if that particular drugs or pharmacy is going to be launched, then some sort of clinical trials must be done. And who is going to do that? These research-based students who are the pharmacy graduates or the budding scientists, they are only eligible for doing the clinical trials. For that reason, industry also demands some sort of, I say, critical thinking or creative thinking from the students. That means industries also wants some of your brains. There is a howling at the last bench, I believe. Is it audible to the last bench? Okay. So when this industry demands something, industry also decides that some sort of creative thinking or critical thinking part is as well required from the students, which you students will be able to provide. The employees who are already employed in the pharmaceutical industries will not have a scope for critical thinking because he is an employee of the organization. He does a routine job. He gives a thumb impression, biometric attendance at 8 or 8:30 or 9 o'clock in the morning, and then again comes back at 6 o'clock punching their thumb. He is not able to give the ideas behind a research or ideas behind an innovation or whatever it is. Whereas the industry expects that a student completing the pharmacy course after 4 years, studying all these subjects over the periods, including internship, including projects, they will be able to spare their brain or mind so that a critical thinking or a creative thinking sort of ideas will be shared by the industries. And once the industry gets such ideas, you must have heard about the incubation facilities. So incubation facility is what it is, because it is a small pocket of research at the academics level. A bigger volume of research is undertaken at the industry level, but at the same time, some sort of small pocket research is also required at the institute level. So that is the concept of incubation cell, which most of the students are working as a part of the internship. But we are seeing what is the expectation of the industry, what is the expectation of the academics. But still there are lapses in between. What are the lapses? Lapses are because of any standard guidelines. There is no way of bridging the gap between academics and industry. So I strongly vouch for any sort of guidelines or laws and regulations to prevail upon, so that there will be a collaboration of the industry as well as academics. In some cases, big industries or reputed industries, they need to share with the students, but in the absence of any available, understanding of the rules and regulations, they are not able to do that or collaborate with the academics. Similar is the case with academics also. गोटे academic institution जदि चाहूची कौन से industry सांगरे collaborate करिया पाई, जदि कौन सी जगह standardized laws नहीं, procedures नहीं, rules नहीं, regulations नहीं, then at that point of time he also shrinks for getting into industries. Similar is the case with the industry. So आमे जदि gap टाको breach करिया को चाहिबा between industry and academics, so efforts has to be made from the industry side. Voluntary effort has to be made from the industry side. If the funds is needed also, funds may be provided by the industries to the academic institutions as well. Apart from that, academics also should have a bent of mind to collaborate with the industries. With the positive bent of mind of industries and a positive bent of mind of academics, if we go parallelly, that in future at any point of time that will converge at a particular point. And once that converge, we will be able to say that yes, we have bridged the gap between what industry demands and what academic provides. But as I said, there are certain lapses. What are those lapses? The lapses is there in the curriculum which we are providing to the pharmacy graduates. It is not a skill-based curriculum. It is a theoretical curriculum or a bookish curriculum which provides you study those subjects, get some lab assignments, get some lab experiments, give the examinations, get a grade, and finally get out of it with a certificate. That's all. But with that certificate, when you are knocking the door of an industry, then industry will say, yes, apart from this B-Pharm certificate, what other skill development courses you have done at your end. And mind you, dear students, that is what is important right now at this point of time. Recruitment during the 80s is different, recruitment in the 90s is different, recruitment in 2K is different. Now we have come to the age of 2024 where you guys will be having a secure foothold in the industry. At this point of time, it is all the more essential that apart from an educational degree, you should have a skill-based curriculum or a research bent of mind to get into the industry. If that is there with you, then possibly you will have the morale and confidence to enter into an industry, isn't it? So that's all I have to share with you regarding this academic and industry interface. It is always we say that we need to bridge the gap, but nobody at this stage is prepared for how to bridge the gap. What is that gap which exists between industry and the academics? How to prevail upon the curriculum? How to give any skill-based courses or add-on courses into that curriculum? And what is the practical exposure or the incubation cell or the research activities which are to be undertaken at the academics level or the institute level, so that after all the end will be bridging the gap between academics and industry. Once we conclude that academics and industry has converged at a particular point of time, then that is ultimate end, and both the industry and the academics will be in a very win-win situation. So thank you students for giving me a patient hearing. Thank you. It is open to questions also. I can answer your questions after the session is over. Thank you.
Yes sir. Thank you sir. Volunteers, please active the students.
थैंक यू सो मच सर. वेल जैसा कि सर ने आपको जो ब्रिज कैप है आपके इंडस्ट्री को लेकर उसके बारे में बताया, मैं सर के बारे में आपको और थोड़ा बताना चाहूँगी कि सर इस मेडिकल इंडस्ट्री के साथ इतने जुड़े हुए हैं. उनके जो सुपुत्र हैं वो वन ऑफ द बेस्ट न्यूरोलॉजिस्ट में गिने जाते हैं, गोल्ड मेडलिस्ट है एम्स में. सो सर के लिए और उनके बेटे के लिए मैं ज़रूर चाहूँगी एक बार ज़ोरदार तालियाँ होनी चाहिए.
Topper SB Medical College, MS Surgery in Dr. Ames.
Yes.
Bhubaneswar.
He is a gold medalist, neurologist department के. We are really proud of you, sir.
He is very blessed with his son that his son is also the gold medalist of +2 metric in Chandrasekharpur DAV.
Well, thank you so much, sir. So मैं स्टूडेंट्स से एक रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहूँगी कि आपके लिए इतने महान महान हस्ती यहाँ आए हैं, आपको बोलने के लिए आए हैं. उनका इससे कोई लेना देना नहीं, उनको कोई फ़ायदा नहीं होने वाला है आपको बोल के. वो अपना जो ज्ञान है वो आपके साथ शेयर करना चाहते हैं, अपना एक्सपीरियंस आपको देना चाहते हैं ताकि आप अपनी ज़िंदगी को बेहतर बना पाएँ. और सामने से आप जो भी बात कर रहे हैं हर एक का चेहरा क्लियरली दिख रहा है. मैं बोलूँगी इस बार कि कैमरा पर्सन थोड़ा स्टूडेंट्स की तरफ भी घुमाया कीजिए ताकि वो खुद को देख पाएँ कि वो बात करते हुए कैसे लग रहे हैं एक दूसरे में. वेल चलिए नेक्स्ट सेशन की ओर चलते हैं एंड यही रिक्वेस्ट रहेगी कि थोड़ा गपशप हम कर सकते हैं, बहुत कुछ धमाका करेंगे इसके बाद। सेशन खत्म होने के बाद सब लोग मिलके सेलिब्रेट करेंगे इस क्लोजिंग सेरेमनी को, तो तब तक थोड़ा पेशेंसली सब लोग सुनेंगे। ओके ओके लाउडली ओके गाइस, ओके थैंक यू सो मच। सो नेक्स्ट हमारे जो पैनल स्पीकर हैं उनको इनवाइट करना चाहेंगे एक बार जोरदार तालियों के साथ। डॉक्टर सुभाष चंद्र महापात्र जी, डायरेक्टर रेगुलेटरी अफेयर्स, नोवार्टिस हैदराबाद, प्लीज वेलकम।
पठाइले मुझे जानी आपन को पठाइले लेट्स ओके से पठन हां हां से ओके ऐसा ओके आई थिंक गुड मॉर्निंग एवरीवन and all. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. And I am especially thankful to the management, Manoj sir, and my dear Rajat sir. It is my pleasure to be a part of this wonderful occasion. So before delivering something or sharing my perspectives with you, I would like to give you one small compliment for everyone. I love each and every student. I am a student lover. Although I am not into academic, but believe me, I am dying for academic stimulation each and every day. My father wanted me to become a professor, but destiny has kept something for me. That's why I reached research and development, and today I am working as a research and development scientist in Novartis. So before going further, I may request you for a small thing, please. Because from the morning I have been sitting here for last 2 hours, I have been seeing lot of noise. Believe me, it is not at all good for anyone. So noise kills us. So may I request you to please keep your eye closed for 30 seconds and do a small meditation. Is it okay? Can you please keep your eye closed only for 30 seconds? Sit down, please. May I request volunteers also to please sit down. Thank you. I'll just say, I will count 3, 2, 1. I am nothing. I do nothing. I have a special purpose of life. I have come to this earth to do something good for others. I am a simple human being. I pledge to do good for all, so that everything will happen good with me. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Gurudev Maheshwar, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Jai Jagannath. Thank you very much. Thank you. Wonderful. So, oh, perfect. Thank you. Rajat sir, may I request you to please come here for a moment. Just stand. A simple question. What is the gap between Rajat sir and me? Can anybody say? Is there any gap between Rajat sir and me? Yes or no? How many are saying yes? Please raise your hand. How many are saying no? Please raise your hand. Could you? Oh, only one. Okay, perfect. So I am absolutely agree with that person. Absolutely, there is no gap because you know, yes, physically there is a gap, but now just see. Rajat sir, could you please take me? So is there any gap? No. So you know why this gap has been reduced? Sir, thank you. You know, when we join our hands, there would be no gap. If you don't join our hand, then no, there will be always a gap. That is called collaboration. So collaboration brings a miracle, my dear student. Unless you do collaboration, nothing is going to happen in this universe. And from the morning I have been listening, government is not doing, educational institute is not doing, why generic medicines are not coming, why companies are selling branded machine at high prices. These are all negative things and personal bias, let me tell you. Because unless you come to or understand others' perspective, you will always find something is wrong. So before taking you to another world, let me tell you a small story. अच्छा, आप सब लोग तो उड़िया समझते हैं ना? हाँ, सो वेरी गुड, नाइस. उड़िया रे कहले टिके भल लागे. गोटे गाँ रे 6टा अंध लोक रहउथिले. 6टा जाक अंध, से माने किछि देखि पारंतिनी. दे वर टोटली ब्लाइंड. सो से गाँ को थरे गोटे हाथी आसिला, एलिफेंट. हैं, तो से 6टा अंध लोकन को डका गला जे तमे एटा को टच करिकी कुह कौन. फास्ट अंध लोकटी हाथीर लांज को छुईला. देखी ताको पचरा गला, अच्छा कौन देखिलु? एटा गोटे हाथी. तते केमती लागिला हाथीटा? ना हाथीटा गोटे दौड़ी भलिया. सेकेंड अंध को सी कौन कला, ता लेग को टच कला. ताको पचरा गला, तू कौन केमती लागिला तते हाथी? ना हाथीटा तो गोटे गछ भलिया, गोटे खंभ भलिया. थर्ड अंधटी को पचरा गला, हाथ तो सुंढ को धरो, ट्रंक सी धरी गला, कहले एटा तो गोटे गछर डाल भलिया. आउ जने ता बॉडी को टच कला, ताको पचरा गला कौन हाथीटा केमती? सी कहूची हाथीटा तो गोटे पहाड़ भलिया, गोटे कांथ भलिया. सो माय डियर स्टूडेंट, you know who is wrong and who is right? Tell me. The question is for you. It's very simple question. Do you think all 4 or 6 blind people were right or wrong? Right? How many of you say right? Only 3, 4, 5. And how many of say is wrong? Raise your hand, please. I want to understand. I want to give you some fundamental perspectives. It will make you, it will change your vision and perspective. Okay, let me answer. All 6 blind people were right. It is only coming from their own perspective. Because see, unfortunately they are blind. So, point here is that, जब आप देखते हो कोई चीज को, आप अपनी पर्सपेक्टिव से देखते हो. और उसके ऊपर आप बड़े बड़े कमेंट भी कर देते हो, स्टेटमेंट भी दे देते हो. My dear student, please don't do that. Okay? You are seeing only the tip of the iceberg. You don't know there is a major iceberg which is inside the water. Okay? So have patience and you will come to know the real picture. Okay? That is one thing. Second thing, I think I have got the opportunity to say something about the gap. First of all, let me tell you, there is no gap between industry and academia. I can tell you confidently. What is the gap, you know? What is lacking? The collaboration. And the mindset. We have decided that there is a gap. So it will always be a gap. Absolutely, there is no gap. And I will tell you, who said a Naipur student is great and Dadichi College of Pharmacy student is not great? It is only the society has given that designation. They have put that label. I am taking interview of 100 students every month. I can share my perspectives, I will tell you. Do you know that Indigo Airline and do you know Tata company? And you know Tata is into hospitality sector. Taj Banjara, Taj Group, okay? And you know Indigo is the number one, right? In the aircraft industry in India at least, okay? You know what they do and how they do recruitment? 90% of the air hostess in Indigo is coming from rural sector, my dear student. And 90% of staff from Taj Hospitality is coming from rural sector. You know why? Because Ratan Tata has mentioned this, that the students who are coming from rural sector, they can better understand what is hospitality. That is why Indigo and Tata has recruited 90% of the students into their hospitality sector from rural sector. And only 5% or 10% are going into that sector from urban areas. So, what I am going to tell you, each one of you is a diamond. Only something is lacking with you. You know what is that? Diamond needs polishing. Without polishing, diamond has no value. So, you need to be polished, whether you take Daichi's support, Manoj sir support, Rajat sir support or my support. We are always there to support you. Okay? So let's pledge today to start polishing yourself so that you will become a fine, refined diamond and your value will be appreciated in the days to come. And I commit from my side, each one of you will get job. Each one of you will earn good amount of salary. Only thing is that you have to wait and keep patience and change your vision and perspective. Reach out to everyone. People are there to help you. Okay? Having said that, let me share some perspectives which I have compiled here. What is going well between industry and academia? Let's always start something about the positive things. We should never talk about negative. You know that? Because I am into spiritual for last 14 years. I am associated with a lot many spiritual organizations like Art of Living, Brahma Kumari, Sadhguru, everybody. And I frequently visit to their ashram. I have imbibed a lot of things from them. And that is helping me to grow, to make my life prosperous. So may I request you to all of you to get into spiritual aspects. That I will anyway come in detail. So let me complete here. So what is going well between industry and academia as per my perspective? So there is a good interface. There are academias are providing, you know, certifications, degrees. That's well and good. Surplus number of students. There is no shortage of student in the industry. Whenever we are opening for one position, we are getting hundreds of applications. That means there is no deficiency in that sector, meeting the job requirements of industry, contributing to healthcare sectors, for serving the patients. We are doing that job very well. Optimal growth in research and development. I will tell you, somebody was telling in the morning, there is a big gray area in the research and development. So that we need to think about. Okay, so let me share some of the perspectives from pharma industry perspective, because I have worked in 10 different pharma companies, so I can better share my perspectives with you, which may be right or wrong. See, going beyond syllabus and predefined curriculum, I will tell you, the syllabus should be periodically revisited. Somebody has made the syllabus 20 years, 50 years before, is not going to solve the problem of today. Then priority of skill development. I want to take a pause here. Each one of you going to have a degree certificate after couple of years, B Pharm, M Pharm, PhD. I will tell you, that is not going to solve your purpose. If you want to see yourself established, then please try to develop your skill. And when I say skill, believe me, it is not the hard skill, it is the soft skill. Do you know why Sundar Pichai became the CEO of Google? Do you think Sundar Pichai is the brilliant student? No, not at all. You know, he became the CEO only because of couple of points which he was having, when others were not having. That is the soft skill. Soft skill take you to the highest level, not the hard skill. When I'm talking about soft skill, it is communication, emotional intelligence, etc., etc. And let's see how to develop your soft skill, which will take you to the next level. And there are many points. I am not going to read each and every point. You can just have a look. So these are all my perspectives, and you should have a, kind of internship. You should have more industry exposure. Please reach out to your Rajat sir and your faculty members, and we are there to help you. And there is a beautiful comparison which I have, gathered it for you. The scenario, if you look at the present versus future, today we are having interface, but we don't have collaboration. So we have to migrate from interface to, that is first point, my dear. Today, most of the things are person driven. And let me tell you, in India, 99% of things are person driven, and that is one of the major bottleneck. If I know that person, if I go and approach, my job will be done. That is called person driven. That is why our country is lacking. We are all shouting, वो विकसित भारत है, वो है, कुछ नहीं होने वाला है. मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ, जब तक हम अपना नजरिया नहीं बदलाएंगे, जब तक हम चामचागिरी करते रहेंगे, सार करते रहेंगे, तो कुछ नहीं होने वाला. Every individual needs respect. Everybody is having a self-esteem. See, then we are all reactive. सुबह से हम बड़ी reactive मोड में है. कितने reactive बातें करते हैं. We should be proactive. No reactive. Reaction will kill all of us. It's destructive. We have to move from by default to by design. All our academic, industry is all by default. Somebody has made it and we are following it. Let's have a design thinking. That will take. Why Europeans are advanced? Do you think they have come from the Mars? No. Every day I am talking to hundreds of European, Japanese, Chinese. I will tell you, the way they talk, the way they think is, I will tell you, awesome. Even an Indian guy is not able to speak. It's all, talking like a rubbish person, right? Even if he is a gold medalist, so what? See, Mr. Narendra Modi is not a gold medalist, but he is the global leader. Do you think he has done any PhD? He has done any degree from Harvard or Stanford? No. So you are also, you can become a CEO of Pfizer, Novartis, GSK, anybody, I can guarantee you. But there is something you have to do other than your degree and certificate. Then we have to move from compromise to confident. Let's not compromise on anything. Be confident. We are all unorganized. See, I could see that you talk about our traffic situation, road, everything. Things are hodgepodge, chaotic. See, I could see. I will tell you, don't feel it bad. I have given to many universities and I have never seen this kind of chaotic environment. Don't feel it bad. See, if you are not interested to listen, you don't like this area, you can leave the place. But you should not keep on moving and doing, chit-chatting, then it's all useless. Your university has spent huge amount of money for this 3 days program. Please take the advantage of it. Then knowledge based to skill based, I already touched upon. So don't rely on your knowledge or your degree or qualification. Please have a self check if you have right or adequate amount of skill or not. Last but not the least, supply oriented versus demand oriented. Everything is happening now to meet the supply. Tell me, I am requesting Rajat sir, I am requesting Manoj sir and all esteemed guests, just think for a moment. Have you, before supplying your students to the pharma industry, have you thought about the demand situation? I will tell you, the whole world is going on the principle of demand and supply. Right? Whether you talk about stock market, talk about breastfeeding, जब तक बच्चा रोएगा नहीं है माँ उसको दूध नहीं पिलाती है. आई विल टेल यू दिस इज द सिनेरियो. पहले था बच्चा रोता नहीं था फिर भी मम्मी उसको दूध पिलाती थी. आज वो नहीं रहा जमाना. बच्चा रोता है रोता है रोता है, उसके बाद क्यों मम्मी के पास टाइम नहीं है, मम्मी को 10 बजे ऑफिस निकलना है, उसको क्रेच में ड्रॉप करना है. माय डियर स्टूडेंट, द होल वर्ल्ड, द सिनेरियो हैज बीन चेंज्ड. सो देन ओके, having said that, let me move on to the last part. I think it is called the probable outcomes. I think I have anticipated these will be the outcomes if we don't start introspection. Let's see. Don't be scared of these outcomes. Reducing the gap between demand and supply, that is one of the action item we have to do. Trainee to probationer. If we do all these things, what I discussed just now, we will not, none of you will start your career as a trainee. You will start your career as a probationer only for 6 months. I can give you that guarantee. Okay? Then productivity enhancement. See, industry needs productivity. Industry has no time, okay, for anybody to, give trainings. 1 year, 2 year training, again probation. No, my dear, we don't have time. Novartis is spending, millions of dollars for every hour. We can't tolerate a guy who just take it and give training, and after 1 year we found that the guy is not worth. Okay? Then, resource optimization, growth of innovation, fit for the purpose. See, you can't, each one of you, I will tell you, is different and unique. Suppose there are 100 students sitting here. Do you think each one of you can do research? Not at all. Research needs a specific quality set. I am a career mentor, my dear, for your kind information. If you need any kind of help, please reach out to me. Once you complete your formal degree, I will be happy to help you. It is called career development or career design. Each one of you is different. Some of you must be or might be good for production sector. Some of you might be good for quality management system, but not all. If you want to become a research scientist, you should have certain attributes. For example, you should be exceptionally talented. Somebody was telling you should be like Arjun. You should look at the eyes of a bird not the entire body of the bird or the branches of the tree. That is why everybody cannot be a scientist. Everybody cannot be. You can become the person who might have good skill set in supply chain, logistics. You can become the director or vice president of a MNC company or a logistic like DHL, okay, like Amazon. Who knows? If you have that skill set. So career designing will help you to identify three things. Remember, my dear student, what is your ability and strength? Number one. Everybody is having a different ability and strength. Mike Tyson is having different ability. If somebody asks me to become a wrestler, can you think I can become a wrestler? My body will not. God has not designed me to become a wrestler. Right? Number strength and ability. Second, very important point I am sharing with you. Please, please. It will shape your career. It is my promise. I have tried, tested, validated and calibrated. That's why I am telling with you conviction and confidence. And I can do it. You reach out to me. I can give my phone number. Today I am connected with more than 500 students globally and I am helping them to design their career. But again, believe me, I am not the God. I am just the architect. I can give you my design. You have to execute that. That's it. Second one is, can you guess what is the second attribute to shape your career apart from ability or strength? That is called your personality. See the Lata Mangeshkar. Lata Mangeshkar used to become a dancer, you know that? Her father was sending her to a dancing school and she became a world famous singer. So each one of you has a definite personality. So you have to see which personality is fitting to which purpose. That's why I have written here fit for the purpose. Right? And third one is the most important one. Remember, that is called interest, area of interest. If you take care of these three things, I will tell you, you will become the best person in your life. This is my guarantee. Believe me, and I have applied this. I have applied to my elder daughter. You know that my elder daughter was doing very good. She was doing every time 95%, 97% in all subjects. She is Sonali, okay? And all of me, including my wife, used to tell, तुझे तो डॉक्टर बनना है, तेरे बाबा फार्मेसी में है, तुझे तो डॉक्टर बनना है, हैं? वो मेरे को हमेशा बोलती है कि नहीं पापा मुझे डॉक्टर तो नहीं बनना है, कुछ भी करो. तो फिर देन मैंने कैरियर डिजाइनिंग स्टार्ट किया. Right, उसके ऊपर I applied. I tried to investigate her area of interest, personality and development. You won't believe, she was very good in numbers. Then I discovered she is very good in arithmetic and calculation. And she is pursuing now chartered financial analysis, right? And she is excellent and she wants to become a finance manager. And her area of interest is to taking care of merger and acquisition. Okay? She has set her career to become a finance manager from standard 9th itself. So no regret, and I am sure she will become. So my dear student, take care of these three things. Let me repeat. Strength, ability, your personality, your area of interest. And job satisfaction and a sense of achievement is very important. See, many people I have seen, they have joined a CIPLA, okay, in manufacturing. After passing out B Farm from Odisha, they directly go to Goa, okay, and they get a job. It's very easy. CIPLA is always open for Odia candidates because CIPLA always say Odia people are very good in manufacturing. Why? CIPLA never say Odia people are very good in R&D. Why? That is, we have created that environment, that culture. No, some of you sitting in this hall can be one of the great scientists, you can bring a breakthrough medicine tomorrow. Let's wait. Hope for the best. Then, having said that, sorry, I think, okay. So this is a pictorial. This is applicable for the academic. I will discuss it with Manoj sir and Rajat sir and team. Not for you guys, but yes, there is certain relevance. If you want to, this is 4-pillar strategy. One is incubator and calibrator. I think this is something we have to think over. So I am going to help you guys. See, in pharmaceutical field, you know that stability study. Have you heard? How many of you have not heard about stability study? Can you raise your hand? Stability study of drug product or drug substance. No. What surprise? No. Really, I can't believe it. You have never heard about stability study? Okay, no problem. So this, then otherwise you could have imagined what is calibration and incubator. So you know, एक बच्चा पैदा होने से पहले वो मदर की उम्र में वो जो रहती है ना, वो इंक्यूबेटर है. 9 महीने से पहले अगर वो बच्चा बाहर निकलेगा तो क्या होगा पता है? मैं नहीं कह सकता हूं, राइट? 3 महीने का बच्चा जी सकता है क्या? Maybe 0.1% possibility today because of medical technology, but 9 month तो खुदा ने बनाया ना. That is called an incubation. मुझे कोई DS ड्रग सब्सटेंस या ड्रग प्रोडक्ट को अगर मार्केट में सेल करना है, पेशेंट के ऊपर अप्लाई करना है, आई हैव टू डिमॉन्स्ट्रेट दैट पर्टिकुलर ड्रग सब्सटेंस और ड्रग प्रोडक्ट इज स्टेबल फॉर द थ्रू आउट द सेल्फ लाइफ. What is the shelf life of my drug product? Let's say crocin, 24 months, 36 months. You need to demonstrate on the basis of stability study. That is called incubation, okay? And also calibration. Before using a particular equipment, you need to make sure that particular equipment is calibrated or not. Otherwise, you can't use it. It will never give you correct result. And the second one is the navigator and coordinator. That is not for you. Somebody should be there who can navigate and coordinate between the industry and the academia. So who is that person? We have to identify that. And the third one is a negotiator and moderator. See, without negotiation, nothing happens in the life. Before I come to this place, there was a negotiation between Rajat sir and me, between me and Ratnakar. Without that, because I am not a free person, I don't have even 1 hour time, believe me. Whenever I get time, I get myself associated with students. Because as I told you, students are my weakness. I love you from the core of my heart. It is not, I am not telling the words. What I say, I mean it. You can check. I am a global career mentor. Okay, that's something. And last one is the mentor and guide. This is my pet area, right? So somebody in the industry, in the in the Dadichi, so there should be a mentor or a guide. अगर कृष्ण नहीं होते तो क्या अर्जुन महाभारत जीत सकते थे? नहीं. तो हर आदमी के लाइफ में एक गाइड, एक गुरु की जरूरत है. ये मैं आपको बताता हूं. मैं जब स्पिरिचुअल फील्ड में मैंने रविशंकर जी को मेरे गुरु माना और उन्होंने मेरी लाइफ को बदल दिया. बिलीव नहीं करोगी, मेरी नजरिया बदल गया. अरे मेरी लाइफ में तो कुछ दुख है ही नहीं, मैं क्यों रो रहा था अभी तक, राइट? उसके बाद मैंने सदी के पास पहुंचा तो मेरे को जो इंडस्ट्री पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से जो सदगुरु ने बताया है, बिकॉज आई एम इनटू इंडस्ट्री, इनटू मैनेजमेंट, तो वो मेरा नजरिया बदल दिया. सो लाइक दैट, सो try to find a mentor. Maybe your father can become your mentor, your mother could become your mentor, or Rajat sir could become your mentor, or Manoj sir could become your mentor. Try to find out. That's it. Last but not the least, I'm done. So I'm sure there will be a better tomorrow, and thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. I'm wishing you all the best. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. बहुत ही सरल भाषा में, बहुत ही स्पिरिचुअली सर ने आपको इतना अच्छा उपदेश दिया. जो कि आपको ना कि सिर्फ आपके कैरियर में बल्कि आपकी दैनिक ज़िंदगी में भी बहुत मददगार होगा। इसके लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर। सो नेक्स्ट हमारे स्पीकर को बुलाने से पहले आप सभी से ये बोलना चाहेंगे कि आज जो ये सेशन चल रहा है, ये जो 2 दिन लेके सेशन आप सभी के लिए चला, महारथियों को बुलाया गया ताकि आपको अच्छी दिशा मिल पाए, आप अपने विज़न को लेके क्लियर हो पाएँ। उसके ऊपर हमारे प्रिंसिपल सर ने ढेर सारे रिसर्च किए हैं, ढेर सारे आर्टिकल्स लिखे हैं ताकि आपको बेहतरीन चीज़ें दी जा सके। सो आज का जो टॉपिक था आपका, उसको लेकर इंडस्ट्रियल एकेडमी को लेकर उन्होंने कई सारे आर्टिकल्स बनाए थे। तो एक छोटी सी झलक हम आपको दिखाना चाहते हैं एक वीडियो के माध्यम से, इसीलिए आप सभी से निवेदन है कि स्क्रीन पे सभी गौर करेंगे। हियर इज इट। ओके, थैंक यू सो मच। सो मैं चाहूँगी हमारे प्रिंसिपल सर के लिए एक बार ज़ोरदार तालियां होनी चाहिए, जो कि निरंतर आप सभी के लिए ये प्रयास कर रहे हैं। उनकी हमेशा यही कोशिश रह रही है कि आप सभी कैसे अपग्रेड हो पाएँ और एक बहुत ही सुंदर जगह इस समाज में बना पाएँ अपनी। तो चलिए नेक्स्ट स्पीकर को हम इनवाइट करते हैं डाइस पे। एक ज़ोरदार तालियों के साथ इनवाइट करना चाहेंगे प्रोफेसर SK महापात्र, डीन फार्मेसी, BPUT एंड OUHS। प्लीज़ वेलकम।
मन दुख कर दिया। जय जगन्नाथ। But I have to take 2 things. From my core of my heart, now as a dean already instructed by the convener 10 minutes, so I have to complete by 9 minutes. Patience. So from the core of my heart, really thanks to the Dadichi group of institution, all members, special to the chairman Manoj sir and Rajat, with our the Das Babu and all, and our good teams. Really it is very astonishing to everybody. The situation today, last 3 days, it is a collaboration with all, and a single college cannot think it this type of event, which has already been proved by the Dadichi College of Pharmacy. Thank you. So last 3 days you are engaged partially, but now sir has already been told 9 minutes time. So already you are having lot of things, industry, academia interaction, and last 2 days and your expo, lot of knowledge already been gained. And I can say you, Youth Pharma Festival, only the word, but concept is in a Eastern mini IPC in Odisha. Everything is there. Expo with the top class orators in different field. I am a pharmacy personnel, but I cannot speak not in any topic regarding pharmaceutics, pharmacochemistry, and I can give you only 2 things from the university side and from other sides. When we are there in the university, our pharmacy situation now in Odisha, 84 colleges, out of that 30 colleges having B.Pharm, 28 colleges, nearly 20 colleges having M.Pharm, and you are having total strength is nearly 10,000 students per year. So within the big youth, thanks to Raja sir, he has created a Youth Pharma Festival, not in the any other form than other name. So Youth Pharma, you are the youth for the building Odisha, building pharmacy, and building your big carriages. So now I can give you only 2 things regarding the human value. Already told you by my previous speaker, Dr. Mahapatra, he told the collaboration. And already he is giving a bright example in between Rajat and himself. This is the real thing. This is the collaboration. What value? What it gives? Human value are the virtues that guide us. They are the feeling of human sense of others. Value of guides and selection of evaluate policies. So we thought small, intermediate and big story behind you when you were in the class 10, then plus 2, now you are in the B.Pharm in different colleges in Odisha. There is a big dream of your parents. Everybody is thinking, your parents are thinking 24 into 7 and 24 into 365 days. My son and daughter must be achieve something. What achieve? This is your dream. So, by securing 90% mark, because sir is very practical with our pharmacy, Professor R.N. Sahu sir, we are having a lot of interaction anytime with the BPUT and previous university. Our students are securing 90% mark in practical. Everybody, when you are having evaluating the things, each and every practical, they are having a big O. O means outstanding. Above 90. And when it is coming to our theory, something different. Always and each and every semester, conducting board, there is a question from the higher body. Your students are securing very good in practical only. Why? I told them, sir, our students are doing practical very nicely. Because they are a very securing good marks, more than 90% are outstanding. Is it right? I cannot speak. I don't want to speak. I have seen last 20 years, 10 years back, there is a guidelines you have to develop your library. These are brainstorming thoughts for the students. Where it is now, you go on any college, library is there, more than 15,000 books are there, journal, 500 journals are there. How many person entered to library? Only 1 or 2 or 3 or per day. But in our time, books are very less, students are more. This is the difference. This is the known as value. This is known as value. When at that time we are only 2 lips, then we develop 9 lips, and now our value is like this. This is the basic, some basic human values you have to think, my dear students. We are not going through tale the stories and everything inside the class, because we are having a lot of burdens how to complete the PCI syllabus. We are here now, we are facing 3 type of syllabus. Traditional, last time, from 2002 onwards, you are BPUT syllabus. Now last 5 years, you are coming through the PCI syllabus, Pharmacy Council syllabus. One syllabus, one India, one syllabus. Why it is implemented? Because for the knowledge sake, there should not be a differentiation in between the syllabus and knowledge. But where it is? We are implementing 2017-18, 150 hours industrial exposure, hospital training and industrial training. At that time, many more students engaged there. But now what is the situation? Nobody is interested to join in industrial training. If anybody is there, only 1 or 2 days or 7 days, and they are getting the certificate in 1 month. Am I right or wrong? This is the drawbacks. But you have to add some values with the syllabus. Nobody can say, nobody can teach, nobody can inspire the things, but you are the only thing you can inspire yourself. I have to adding something with my certificate, with my syllabus. That is your only thoughts. These are all self-direction, already I told you, stimulation, achievement, power, security, tradition, and don't follow the customs. Custom is there, but our seniors doing this thing, I have to do, but you have to change your customs as per the benevolence and universalism. It's the very good. And another thing I can say you, here it is ABC, not apple or not ball or cat. It is 3 things in the life: attitude, behavior, and third one, that is character. It's the most important for securing the best one, basic human value with the leading value. So I cannot speak more. The most important thing, don't think for GPAT, I have to clear. Don't think for 90%. each and every day you have to evaluate yourself, attend the classes, and I can advise you as the dean or as a senior professional, you have to develop two skills. One is silence skill, second one patience skill. But everybody is telling you have to develop communication skill. You have different idea, develop the different skills. Soft skill, hard skill, no, not required anything. If you only thinking, develop your silence skill and patience. First is patience. If you are having the patience, you can lead like anything. So give the value to yourself, give the value to your parents, give the value to your teachers, ultimately value to your organization. If you are doing this thing, you can lead like anything, you can progress like anything, you can success in every respect. Thank you, thanks a lot.
It's time for the question session.
So before coming to conclusion and a vote of thanks, may I have pleasure to ask few questions. Sir, our mentor and a great supporter of pharmacy, R.N. Sahu sir. Sir, since the inception of BPUT, you have been advocating to pharmacy. It is very admiring to you, sir. As a professional of pharmacy, I am personally and on behalf of pharmacy fraternity, I salute your support to pharmacy field.
Thank you
First
all.
thing. Question is, sir, you are the part of the government, the industrial department. SIM is a part of the College of Industrial Department, and there are so many sectors are there, skill startup, and you are the part and parcel of that. Sir, can it be possible to incorporate this skill and startup sector in pharmaceutical field? Because, sir, one thing I am telling to LSSD, we are talking about Life Science Sector Skill Development Council. This is totally different how the skill is coming, because our students are working at all together. Sir? Yes, sir. So our students are working together in different fields, and particularly the skill aspect what the government of Odisha is thinking for ITI and for Polytechnic as well as for engineering. So, but my sincere request to you, how, sir, shall it be your participation or your involvement to incorporate pharmacy in different aspect in skill and startup?
Yeah, it's a very good question. In fact, I am associated with the Skill Development and Technical Education Department of Government of Odisha, and many courses are in the offering as a part of skill development and skill development courses. So my submission is, when beauty and wellness, barbery and other things can be incorporated, why not a syllabus on pharmacy can be incorporated? Definitely I will give the inputs to the department, but at the same time, your own university, that is Odisha University of Health Sciences, is under the Department of Health and Family Welfare, not under our department. So it might not be possible, I am not sure exactly, but it might not be possible to incorporate pharmacy skill-based courses. I mean, the decision-making part will not rest with our department, rather it will rest with the Health and Family Welfare Department as well. But I will try my best to incorporate some of the skill-based courses, having inputs from Rajat sir or Manoj sir, so that we will try to incorporate those courses as a part of NEP implementation, so far our department is concerned. But probably it will have the ambit of OUHS and the Health and Family Welfare Department as well. Thank you.
Sir. Thank you, sir. Next question to our Dean. Sir, you are Dean since 2015 onwards as Dean of BPUT. Now also you are continuing as a Dean of BPUT. Now continuing as a Dean of OUHS, the new university coming last year. Sir, do you think any difference between this BPUT and OUHS in curricular aspect, in all aspect as far as this knowledge share is concerned for betterment of the student?
So there is no difference now because you are following the PCI guideline and PCI syllabus. So I can say you one difference here. In 2017, 15-16 syllabus, when we prepared ourselves with all the, with Roger sir, with Omio sir, with previous dean, at that time we imposed one thing, industry and hospital, 150 hours. At that time it was successful. So now from this, PCI has implemented the thing, same thing, 150 hours per industry or hospital. But now we have seen this thing, nobody is interested, hardly out of 100 students, only 10 to 15 are only thinking for industrial tour and industrial training, and the other 90 they are thinking for local. Only how to manage the hospital training at the certificate. So for this, maybe 3 batches now it is going in the BPUT, now 1 batch, first batch is going to OUHS. So at least this is our duty to pursue all the things with the Vice Chancellor and discuss, and at least to add something else with this present syllabus. Definitely not, definitely.
Second question is to you, sir.
Just a minute, I will just like to add something on this, because as I said, it's the ambit of your own university which designs the curriculum. We are talking of giving some skill-based courses as a add-on courses, but my submission will be to my counterparts at OUHS that a curriculum should be so designed so that it will have some effective skill-based courses integrated into the curriculum as a credit course. Because we at our level at BPUT, we have constituted the board of studies taking industry experts as well as academic experts, so that in IT sector also we are taking the help of TCS and Infosys to while designing the curriculum from IIT Bhubaneswar also. But in that case, what will happen, that we will have some inputs from the reputed academic institutes as well as industries, and that can be incorporated as a credit course. And sincerely, if it is a non-credit course, then none of the students will be interested to pursue those courses, even if it is required for them. So that sort of awareness has to be created within the students. But leaving aside that, my counterparts at OUHS, anyway I will try my best, but still then, while designing the curriculum, I will rather insist, Roger sir or Manoj sir, if you can impress upon the authorities, so that they should also take the inputs from the reputed academic institutes as well as industries, so that a perfect course curriculum can be designed which is going to run for next 5 to 6 years or 10 years maybe. Thank you.
Sir, second question to you, sir, our Dean sir. Sir, always we are talking about this PCI syllabus, but the tremendous change of UGC as well as AICT in curricular aspect. As far as engineering is concerned, they have reduced their credit point to 160 to 165 as are UGC norms. And 8th semester, the entire year, throughout the year is internship program. But in our cases, we are talking about PCI syllabus. PCI syllabus is made in 2015. There is no alteration so far. And our students are coming and reading and writing and getting certificate. There is no scope such type of things, because we have 205 points credit. Much more credit we have in our syllabus, and this credit based system, shall we impress to our PCI team? Today they are coming, entire team of PCI, shall you impress for this to adopt the syllabus as far as the engineering pattern, as well as sir told that what is the scenario, what is the AICT and what is the BPUT is adapting as far as government new technologies.
Definitely your question is a very perfect question, and today you are having the time for discussion with the Pharmacy Council of India President is coming, so we can discuss, but it is already a process going on regarding reduction and some implementation and some skill-based syllabus, skill-based courses will be added. So it is a process by the PCI now, so we can discuss today. And definitely, if it is also with the syllabus, you can add some new, what Professor Arun sir told, you have to add something with the credit base. Without credit base, the students are not coming. Frankly speaking, in CPS Puri already you have added 1-2 course, computer classes extra. Only out of 100, 10 to 15 students are coming.
How they are getting time?
Nobody is coming. Nobody is having the patience. So my point is, my submission to all of you, that you see 1500 students registered, and 300 students are first up, now only the 50. So this is the things it is going on everywhere, not in the classroom, everywhere. So first to develop the patience, then also you can change and you can utilize and you can get up everything. So only you can pursue. So what sir told, you can pursue today, and mostly from next year we will get a new syllabus for the newcomers with pathetic authenticity.
Thank you so
In
much,
this
sir.
case also, just 1 minute. In this case also, I would like to add some few points. If it is fortunate enough that PCI team is coming today afternoon, you can as well discuss with them. But what we have done in our engineering curriculum or management curriculum, we have introduced some online courses, NPTEL courses, which are to be pursued through MOOCs. If that is the case, that also carries some sort of credits. In this case, what will happen is, a teacher is used to teach only the curricular aspect of it. But lot many courses are listed in the NPTEL syllabus where the students can take it online. And it is almost flexible timing is there. You can view the YouTube's assignments you can submit, and at the end of it have an assessment and give a evaluation. And once the evaluation complete, you get a percentage. And that percentage we have integrated into the BPUT curriculum. Once we get the mark sheet of NPTEL, that will be integrated into our curriculum and converted into our grade system. So what will happen in this case, because in any XYZ colleges, you are used to the teaching of your own teachers. But once you are open to a national level forum like SWAYAM or MOOCs, then automatically you will be among any of the students, you will be comparing with any of the students with Karnataka or Andhra Pradesh or Rajasthan or wherever he is. You can pursue those courses as an elective course, not as a compulsory course. You can add 10 to 12 courses in the penultimate semester, like 7th semester, that some of the elective courses has to be pursued by those students online. And PCI should agree that there is a credit structure, and can we integrate those online courses as a credit structure within the framework, within the university framework? Because as I was given to understand, you have 205 credits, na? 205 credits is quite a huge credit for the students, because in turn we are getting a very short credit. Even if it is a 4-year course also, number of credits is much more. So why can't we add some employability courses? I agree with you, because those employability courses cannot be taught at the college level. It is impossible, because again the question will come for the teachers training as well, because we are not trained to teach those subjects as a part of the curriculum. What alternatively you can suggest to PCI is, sir, in the penultimate semester, starting from 6th or 7th, can we put some elective courses which is accepted nationwide, like SWAYAM portal, which are the courses, and out of the 10 or 12 electives or 15 electives, the student will choose 1 or 2 electives carrying 3 credits each. It will be, because that calendar is available twice a year. You register yourself, pay 1,000 rupees, enroll for the course, go through the videos, go through the materials, and submit the assignment, submit the PPTs, go for the evaluation, because evaluation is also done physically at a particular center. Okay, so that will maintain uniformity among the students. Once there will there will be no difference between a student of Dadichi or a student of SPS ITR, or whether a student of Jaipur College of Pharmacy or whatever it is. All students are uniform. You are free to choose any one of your electives to increase your employability as and when required. 10 or 15 courses will be given to you and you will be given a chance to select 1 or 2 as an elective, but it should be a credit course, which needs to be integrated along with your curriculum, and your own university OUHS will have to agree for that. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. It's time for the felicitation ceremony. We are really lucky to have you on this dais. So before the ceremony, we would like to give a vote of thanks, and the conclusive remark for that would like to request हमारे बीच में एज ए गेस्ट हमारे साथ हैं, एक बार जोरदार तालियों से स्वागत करना चाहेंगे अग्निमित्रा जी का, प्रिंसिपल IMT।
जय जगन्नाथ। So Dr. Rajasad makes me very easier because I was supposed to talk about the human values, rather than saying human values, now it's my turn to give the vote of thanks. So I unfortunately received 2 ID card, one for speaker, one for guest. But rather than if I got a card from Dadiji College that I am a member of this program, it will be very happier for me. Very less people sitting over there. Let's, before giving the vote of thanks, do something magical. Just, you have hands. Can you give clap for youth? Very good. Give a huge clap for the organizer and your dynamic chairman. Don't stop your clapping because you don't require GST for clapping. Even you require food GST for it, kintu amku clapping re GST podiboni. Give a huge clap for all the dynamic speakers, distinguished guests, faculties, and for yourself also. Anyhow, सत कहले मु कौन कहबी exactly in vote of thanks and human values upare. As a teacher, usually when I used to go to the class, I always try to make understand the weaker students. सेतरे कौन हुए मो 2टा idea easy हो जाए. One, if I make able to understand that weaker students, he will be getting knowledge, और जे भलो से तो automatically पाठटा धरी पड़े पाइबे. So in that sense, we need to go to the close to the heart of the student as a teacher. गोटे स्टूडेंट मते मो ऊपर राग रखिबे मते गाली करिवे बाहरे and I will say I am a good teacher, it cannot be possible. In the similar manner, you are the pharmacist, so you need to keep touch with your patient or wherever in your profession you are going to join. Love them, love your patient, treat them as you are treating or you are serving to God. So, all the students, those are coming from different states or different part of this Odisha, to complete your graduation in pharmacy, maybe your parents have idea you to make you doctor or engineer. Unfortunately, you came into this profession, but that was their thought. When you entered in this profession, you love your profession, be proud on your profession, and you can serve the country in a better way. Besides this study, you no need to study throughout the day, 10 hours, 12 hours, no need to study. You just concentrate 4 hours or concentrate 3 to 4 hours on your study. Beside your study, try to open your talent, try to bring out your talent. And the idea of Youth Fest is on finding such type of talent from you, so which can be a buffering, or you may call it your plan B for your success. So on behalf of the organizer, I wish to give a vote of thanks to our director sir, to Dean, to our distinguished guest Mahapatra sir, all the dignitaries of the dais, on the dais, media person, faculty members from different institutions. Thank you to make this event a great success. Thank you.
Welcome to the
And thank you, the madam also who is carrying last 2 days beautifully. Payal madam, thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. It's made by day. Thank you so much. So for the felicitation ceremony, I would like to request our beloved chairman, sir. एक बार जोरदार तालियों के साथ स्वागत करना चाहेंगे डॉक्टर मनोज कुमार दास जी. Our beloved chairman, sir. And sir, मैं रिक्वेस्ट करूंगी कि जो आज के हमारे अतिथि हैं, जिन्होंने अपना बहुमूल्य समय हम सबको दिया, हम सबको मार्गदर्शन दिया, उनको सम्मानित करने की। सो फर्स्ट हम सम्मानित करना चाहेंगे, आज के हमारे गेस्ट थे, पैनल स्पीकर थे प्रोफेसर रघुनाथ साहू जी, प्रिंसिपल CIMA भुवनेश्वर। एक बार जोरदार तालियां होनी चाहिए सर के लिए।
से सपना सबु हुए रे सत गाए जीवन र सफल मंत्र समस्ते पढ़िबे समस्ते बढ़िबे चढ़िबे सपना तीरा वेलकम टू दधिची परिवार वेलकम टू दधिची
नेक्स्ट हम सम्मानित करना चाहेंगे, एज ए पैनल स्पीकर अभी थे लेकिन नेक्स्ट हमारे साथ हमारे गेस्ट ऑफ ऑनर के तौर पे भी रहेंगे डॉक्टर सुभाष चंद्र महापात्र जी। जोरदार तालियां हो जाए उनके लिए।
दधिची मुनिका में आशीर्वाद आगो जीवन बढ़ाए
उनके बाद ही सम्मानित करना चाहेंगे प्रोफेसर SK महापात्र जी, डीन फार्मेसी BPUT एंड OUHS। तालियां हो जाए सर के लिए।
शिक्षा रे दीक्षा रे अनेक वार्ता सिद्धि साधनार अनेक कथा अनेक मनकु अनेक प्राणकु देखाए से
महापात्र डीन फार्मेसी BPUT एंड OUHS अभी संबोधित हो रहे हैं। जोरदार तालियां हो जाए, कम ऑन एवरीवन।
वेलकम टू दधिची परिवार वेलकम टू दधिची परिवार।
उसके बाद ही सम्मानित करना चाहेंगे, हमारे साथ थे इस मंच पे आज श्री अग्निमित्र जी, प्रिंसिपल IMT। एक बार जोरदार तालियां उनके लिए।
बंधन
हमारे चेयरमैन सर के छोटे भाई जैसे है वो, उनका जो बॉन्डिंग है बहुत ही स्ट्रांग है। तो पूरे दधीची परिवार की तरफ से आप सभी का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद कि अपना कीमती समय निकाल के आज आप यहाँ आए, उसके लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। हम सब आपके आभारी हैं। थैंक यू सो मच एवरीवन। एक फोटो सेशन सभी के साथ।
वेलकम टू दधिची परिवार वेलकम टू दधिची परिवार वेलकम टू दधिची परिवार जीवन वेलकम टू दधिची परिवार वेलकम टू दधिची परिवार वेलकम टू दधिची परिवार वेलकम टू दधिची परिवार।
सारे जो डिग्निटरीज हैं हमारे ऑन स्टेज, सारे जो डिग्निटरीज हैं हमारे ऑन स्टेज, सभी से रिक्वेस्ट है कि नॉर्मल फोटो सेशन तो है लेकिन आप सभी के सहयोग से इतना सक्सेसफुल हो पाया है इवेंट, तो मैं चाहती हूँ कि आप लोग जैसे हमारा यूथ करता है, यूथ फार्मा फेस्टिवल है, तो विक्ट्री शाइन तो बनता है आप सभी से। कम ऑन एवरीवन।
Welcome to Dadichi Parivara.
Everyone make some noise, come on! Thank you so much everyone. And you guys are amazing. Thank you. अभी तक patiently हमारे साथ connected रहने के लिए. A big thanks to all of you guys.
1 minute, listen. Do your hand like this.
ओके सर, थोड़ा और एनर्जेटिक माहौल बनाना चाहते हैं 1 2 का 4। सो सब लोग तो खड़े हो जाएंगे तो बेटर रहेगा।
तो हम लोग जब खिचली होता है क्या करते हैं, ऐसे ऐसे करते हैं। तो अभी शुरू करो ऐसे ऐसे, ओके। देन ऐसे ऐसे करो, गर्मी होगा वह ऐसे ऐसे करो। ऐसे ऐसे करो। चिंटू भाई स्टार्ट।
सजनों का सजन मेरा नाम है लखन।
यू आर अमेजिंग सर। भाई हमारे चेयरमैन ऐसे हो तो आगे जाने से कोई नहीं रोक सकता। पढ़ाई के साथ साथ ये मस्तियां भी होनी चाहिए। सो मेक सम नॉइज फॉर आवर चेयरमैन सर। वी लव यू सर। थैंक यू सो मच अगेन। थैंक यू सो मच एवरीवन। Thank you so much all the dignitaries on the dais. So next session हमारा 3 बजे start होगा. So it's a break time. Enjoy. Thank you so much everyone.